go. Let's get into it. See how good this goes. Come in, welcome in. Get some people in here. See, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome in. Guest box is open if you disagree. Pete T. Okay. See. Welcome, Musaid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yo, what up, Lancelot? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a good show going like we did last night. Last night was great. Can you guys hear me? Thank you for the lightning. Can you guys hear me? Is my audio there? Hold up. Lancelot, do you hear me? I might be having audio issues, right? No audio. It's about this. Wait, can you hear me? Hold up. Hold up. Oh my, it's lagging. Why does it do this shit? Hold up. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, you can hear me? Alright. No, day trading is real. It's real. Hold up, let's just close this. Holy shit, why is TikTok so goddamn laggy? Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Let's get back to it. Let's see if they have any guests. No guests as of yet, but we'll see. Dude, thank you for the follows. Do. Selling the course before the course, the pre-course. Alright, anyway, guest box is open. How is day trading a scam? Because you're buying things that are mathematically priced against you. If you understood what you were doing, you wouldn't really do it. Like, most people are probably not qualified enough to be a trader. But the millions of traders that lose money on a daily basis, what are they going to say? Well, guest box is open. You can't get an edge in a near perfect competition market. Guest box is open. You guys are more than welcome to join. I can guarantee you guys have no idea what you're talking about. All it takes is 3 questions. They're not going to be able to answer it. That's all it's going to take. I guarantee you 99% of these traders are not going to be able to understand anything I'm about to say because they haven't actually studied what they're doing. They just look at charts and pray that it goes up. Yeah, exactly. A bunch of high schoolers thinking that they could beat a team of 50 PhDs. Yeah. That covers it. Oh,
Hello?
Lou. Hey,
How
how
you
old are
doing?
you? Wait, hold up.
Me, I'm 19.
Okay. Let's adjust this. Go ahead.
Yes. I believe the modern institution of colleges are a scam in its current nature.
And why is that?
I believe while it is necessary, it is good to take, it's purposefully, like, the prices have been purposely inflated to, like, force us to pay something that we shouldn't, that's not, like, worth the same value.
I agree with you
But
there,
I believe that without it, you're pretty much cooked in life.
Okay, so I don't think we
But I believe it is
there,
still a
but
scam in the sense
Wow.
of you're getting ripped
Okay.
off.
But do you make more going to college than you would without going to college?
You would, but I still believe it would be a scam. Do you agree that it's a scam how it is currently, though? Like, in the sense I'm speaking.
No, it's just more expensive. Doesn't make it a scam though. It just forces you to take a degree that pays.
Okay. Anyways,
That's
can
literally
you
it. I mean,
become a millionaire within a week from college?
it depends what you do, but no.
No,
Not
but can
really.
you
What?
become a millionaire in a week through day trading?
Not really. No.
Is it
What are you?
possible though?
Huh? Well, to become a millionaire through day trading, you would already have to probably be a millionaire. What are we talking about here?
Let's say I start off with 10K and I continuously put that in options trading with full
Do
leverage.
you, okay, what full? What is? Hold up. Full leverage doesn't
So
mean
like
anything.
I just keep on doing 0 day
Yeah,
expiring trades. Could I become a
yeah.
millionaire?
Hold up. But when you say full leverage, what does that mean? Leverage? How much?
I mean like
How much leverage?
what's the I mean
What does that mean?
I'm not too familiar with it, but like if I just went like bought 10K 0 day
Yeah.
expiring stocks
Yeah.
and I continuously
You mean
just
options,
did that
not stocks?
options.
Stocks don't expire.
Options
Okay.
trading, yeah.
Okay. I got
Day
you there.
trading. You can day trade
Uh-huh.
options though, no?
Yeah, you can day trade options. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
And then yeah, I continuously day traded 0 day stocks. Could I not become a millionaire off that?
In theory, anything is possible, but
Okay,
yeah,
point proven.
someone just
I
said
could
in
become.
chance. What
Is there an infinite amount I could make from that?
do you? I mean, you have the chance of winning the lottery too.
Yeah, but could I make an infinite amount from day trading?
In not really, no, not in theory even.
Well, could you theoretically? I
What?
mean, it's unbounded though. Is it not?
No, because there's still limitations to how much money you could make. Because in theory, let's say you pick all the winning trades, you eventually run out of things to trade. You're gonna run out of things to trade, like options that are winning. You're only gonna be left with options that lose, so you'd still have an upper bound on that.
Okay, but upper bound is going
Yeah.
to be well into the billions, right?
Potentially, yeah, but dude,
So I mean,
but
if
that
we do
doesn't
a
happen. What you're
probability
describing doesn't
analysis,
happen.
do you know the do you know the what's it called?
What, the chances of that happening?
There's this philosophical
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste your time. I found this
No, no
interesting.
worries. It's okay. Go ahead. I don't mind.
There's this philosophical question. Every time you flip a coin, like you start off with $1. Every time you flip a coin, right?
Yeah.
You have a chance. If it's tails, you lose your money.
Okay.
If it's heads, uh, you multiply it by 3, right? You multiply your current winnings by 3. You get what I mean?
So you have an advantage, basically, is what you're
So you have
saying.
an advantage, right?
Yeah, you have an edge.
How many
Yes.
times should you flip the coin?
Infinitely.
Infinitely, right?
Yeah, obviously you have a statistical edge. You
So
do
let's say
realize in okay.
so how much you're probably like the amount of money it's worth, right?
Okay.
It's worth an infinite amount to take that. Let's say somebody offers you 10K, right?
Yeah. But you do
Which
realize
one is worth
options are
more?
hold up. But you're talking about doesn't apply to options because when you buy options, those are mathematically against you. You're not on the good side, you're on the bad side. Te- on a mathematical scale, unless you could find like some algorithm that works, but like I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
know,
that
I'll concede this one. Yeah,
I mean I don't think you have the math for that, which is not your fault. Don't get me wrong. Like
Oh
most
no,
people
no.
don't have the
I agree
math
with
for
you. I
that,
agree with
but
you. I just wanted to argue devil's advocate here. I do believe in what
okay.
you're saying.
Oh, okay, got you.
All
Yeah,
right, yeah, have a
and
good night.
college just being more expensive means you just have to take more specific degrees. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't go do like social sciences as much anymore.
Do you
You
agree that
can't
there
get
are
a
some degrees that are
sociology degree.
scams though?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
well,
there's no need to get a communications degree for being honest, for the
yeah.
most part.
I mean, communications, I don't think it's a terrible one if you want to get into HR.
Maybe I guess, but there's too many back rooms to HR. Like you can go with a business degree, with the marketing degree, with the
Yeah.
management degree, admin degree. But I get what you're saying.
All right, yeah. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. We'll go to the next person. Let's see, Rias. Is computer science degree stupid now? No, I mean computer science just has to wait for the industry to rebound. Now, when it will rebound, who knows? But go learn AI if you know computer science. Hey, Rias, how are you?
Hey, doing good.
Yeah,
I'd like to start with
yeah.
college is 110% a scam.
Okay.
Um, do you want me to go into
I would. Yeah. That's kind of the point. Yes,
All
you
right,
gotta go into it. Yeah.
bet. All right.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
if you look at our current state of being, right?
Yeah.
There are so many people now who are
Yes.
very rich that has never touched a college university, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
why am I
I'm trying to keep my composure because I think you're trolling. But
why
go
am
ahead.
I
Yeah.
going to spend
Hmm.
upwards of
Right.
200,000, if not more, if you're in a graduate program,
Yeah.
to make less than that? You know, like why am I going to
Hold up,
spend
but
8 years of my life doing stupid assignments?
what do you mean 8 years? Hold up. You're talking about okay, wait. Who are you talking about that's making money without a college? You're talking about people born rich? Like who are we talking about here? Talking about
This
like,
is the college, like, bro, just like going to college, bro. Like,
but who
it's
are
a
we?
scam, dude.
Who do you think makes the money in this country?
Bruh, um, not college educated people now anymore.
Are you sure about that?
Um, um, maybe.
Where do you think all the billionaires went to? They all went to college. They're all educated. All of them. All
Bro,
of them
okay,
went to
be real,
Harvard.
be
Yeah.
real. Didn't
Yeah,
that
I'll be
one
real.
dude, what's his name? I think it's didn't Bill Gates drop out of college? Yeah, didn't he?
But he still attended Harvard. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got a
fun
point.
fact, if you get accepted to Harvard, it doesn't matter whether you finish or not. You're set for life. Yeah. Yeah. That's how Harvard works. It doesn't matter what you do at Harvard. All it matters is you get accepted. That's how Ivy Leagues work. It doesn't matter what you do. It just matters if you get
Dang.
accepted. What, you thought you were
Should
on
I
the same?
transfer to one?
If you could, yeah. Like, what? Did you think that was the same? No, no. But hold up, guys. You have to understand. Did you really think the rich kids' university functioned like your university? No, no. You can go to your university. You got to take maybe 5 degrees that pay anything. They can go to Harvard, get an art degree. They'll make more money than you with the master's degree. Like, yeah, obviously. That's how those universities work.
Or wait, nah, that's actually kind
I'm
of
not, I'm
crazy
not even
though.
kidding you, because there's people who drop out of Harvard. They'll make more money than people with master's degree. It just matters that you attend Harvard, really, for example, or like any Ivy
No,
League.
I never knew that. That's actually crazy. What do you mean?
Mhm. No,
No.
like it literally
So I
doesn't.
could
What?
so Joe Schmo can get a music degree from Harvard,
Yes.
and because he went to Harvard, oh my goodness, that's kind of unfair. I mean, I get it, but like,
Yes. Why do you
it's
think?
unfair.
Why do you think people bother to go to Harvard? Because they're paying. Like I'm telling you right now, the rich kids they're paying because they can't get the scholarships. They can't get the scholarships, but they can pay their way in. Why do you think they spend millions of dollars a year to get their kids into
Any
these
job will have a
universities?
Harvard attending some random job. Okay, that's true. That's true.
I'm telling you right now, like those shits entire. Oh, it's yeah. That part, yeah. That's just straight up a scam. They'll pay their way in, but you still have to go to college to be able to even have a chance.
Fair point.
I mean,
Fair
what are you gonna
point.
do? Work at Mickey D's, like, or get a blue collar? Fine,
Yes,
that's
yes,
that's
bro. I'm gonna work
education,
in
but
Mickey D's. I'm gonna struggle to make the living wage for the rest of my life, and then I'm gonna have to move in with two other people. Yes, that's the goal. But
okay.
in all seriousness, bro, I just wanted to tell you
Well,
have a good
yeah.
night.
It's
Check it.
good night. We'll go to the next person who's requesting up. IDG. Do. Oh, anyway, the guest
Hello.
box is. Oh, hello. You're in there. You're invisible. But hello. How are you?
Day trading is not a scam
Cool.
under
And
one condition.
yes, let me hear the one condition.
You have to know Donald Trump.
Okay, you're right. Yes, if you have
So
insider
when he bombs
information,
Iran, you can just buy oil.
you're right. Yeah, I think that's what Barron did. I think he had like 30
Yeah,
million dollars worth of oil. Yeah,
that's my tactic.
you're right. Actually,
I'm
you're
just I'm just waiting for my dad to become president, and I'm going to sell a day trading course.
you know what? Can you please DM me when you become president? I want that insider information, please.
Yeah, sure. I will DM everyone.
Okay, thank you. Do you have anything else,
Thank you.
DG? All right, appreciate it.
Well, one thing about the Harvard thing,
Yeah.
I don't think it's as much about uh, the kids getting into Harvard so they get the jobs, but more like the kids that get into Harvard come from such a environment that
Oh, they're
they have
already
a big,
rich.
yeah, they're already rich. Their
Yeah,
parents
true, true.
know people at businesses, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And that's more the way that they get in, and not necessarily because they went to Harvard, just because the climate they live in.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I think it's both, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. Did Achilles just say "holy fat"? Anyway, thank you for joining, DG. The guest box is open. I want to talk to some of these people. How much is Israel paying you? Dog, you do realize Israel probably makes a ton of money off you guys doing options trading, if we're being honest. They operate brokerage. I mean, technically, every country that operates a brokerage is probably making a ton of money off of you guys. But anyway, The guest box is open, but thank you for joining, DG. Appreciate it. What is it with these people? Yeah, Israel is when you keep your money to yourself and you don't like gamble with it on financial derivatives. Hello?
What's going on, dude? I'm
Hey,
not sure what
JC.
this trading
How old are
courses
you?
is. I'm 24 years old, and
Oh,
look, me and my boys just rent
yeah.
out an Airbnb in Brickell, and I don't appreciate you making fun of us course sellers. We
You sell
we about
courses?
yes, I sell a course. I
On what?
on TikTok. I got multiple accounts. I also rent out
Trading or
Lamborghinis to pretend that I own it,
okay.
and I live in Brickell, Miami. Yeah,
Brooklyn, Miami. I never heard of that place.
Brickell, Miami.
Oh, Brickell.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Well,
I
that's
also
sick.
make $10,000 to $12,000 a month, passive income.
Oh, not active?
I dropped out of college because it's a scam. No, I'm just
Hold
fucking
up.
trolling, bro.
How much?
I
But
do not
how
like
much do you make? How much do you make active income though? See, this is always thing I don't have. It's
around
always passive.
100K a
It's
month. No,
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
joking. No,
some.
dude, I
Uh,
hate Corsos just as much as you do, dude. I like
yeah.
one day want to run into these fucking dudes so I can punch them in the face, bro. I do
All
not
right,
like
all
these
right.
people.
Let's not get violent now. You just have to talk to them, and most of them will tell on themselves that they have no idea what they're doing. But anyway, thank you for joining, JC.
No problem, bro. You have a good night.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm out.
Thank you, JC. I want to see if there's anyone who really disagrees. Seems like most people agree. Anyway, guest box is open, guys. You can come up if you disagree. Let's see. Who's Jake Fisher? I have no idea who Jake Fisher is. Doo, doo. Oh, here. Oh, guest box is open. Yes, I've worked in corporate. I mean, you can request up if you genuinely disagree. Are you guys having any issues with guest box or? Yeah, it is pretty much all about who you know. You're right there. Yeah, you're right on the money with that one, Poppy. No, that's not what that means. You can become a successful day trader. It's just very unlikely. And the people who are successful day traders, they tend to know what they're doing, though. They don't tend to be like, you know, people without college degrees and they're like 20 or 19 and they're like looking at charts. Those are typically not the people who make the real money in trading. You get guys who like worked in industry who understand what they're doing and Le Pearl, okay. Let me see if I can invite you. Le Pearl or Le Pearl. I can't. I don't see you here. Yeah, you guys got a request up. I can't see you. Is the guest box working? I don't understand. Let's get into it. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. But anyway, the guest box isn't working. But oh wow, yeah. See, if you're CFA level one, you would understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, CFA. That's hard, man. That's probably that's. I want to say it's as hard as the degree, maybe. But let's see. Who was that one guy who wanted to request up? Was it Fabian or not Fabian? It was who was it? La Perla? I can't. I don't know why it's not, but I was gonna say. Anyway, the guest box is open, guys. You can. Okay, Fabian, I'll let you up here. Let's get Fabian Gonzalez. Here, I'll invite you up. Hopefully, the guest box is working. But would you say tech school is the same as a level four, like a technical school? I mean, it depends what you get it in, I guess. Let's see, Fabian. Hey,
What's up, man? How you
hey,
doing?
how old are you?
22.
Go ahead. Thank you for the heart me.
So, I mean, I don't know about trading, but I know
Yeah,
courses are not a scam in general. I believe
courses.
that
Okay.
courses change the course of your life. If you really invest in a course and you investigate the person, you look at their content and look at how much
Uh-huh.
free content they're putting out there, and it's genuine, then it's okay to buy a course from them. But if they're just,
But
hey,
hold,
sell you, I'll sell you a course. I have a Lamborghini. I have this and this.
but no, but hold up. Why would they ever tell you how they're making money instead of they just make the money and they don't tell you anything? Why would they ever do that?
Why would they show you how to make money?
Why? Because they can make money themselves. Why would they tell you? They would lose out.
They wouldn't lose out because there's
What?
businesses where it's like there's an infinite pool of
No, there isn't.
customers.
What do you mean?
There
For
isn't?
trading? No, trading is not infinite. Certain strategies are not infinite. You run out. Like, did you do know that there's certain strategies that in the past have worked that made a lot of people a lot of money? Like, but it stops working eventually. You run out of trades or investments that you could make. You can't just see the thing is like if you had a strategy that worked, you would keep it to yourself, try to do it as much as you could until it stopped working.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe I got the topic
I'm talking
wrong because
about day
I mean
trading, but
trading. That's yeah,
yeah,
that's
or
different
trading as a
because
whole,
that's a
but
certain strategy. But other
mm.
courses, I know they're not a scam. But
I mean,
yeah, I
maybe I don't
believe.
know about other courses. I'm not going to say like, okay, maybe take a course in learning something. Sure, that's different. I get what you're saying there. I'm just talking like strictly like trading. I'm not saying like a trading strategy for the most part. There's some courses where if it's like, but those like finance 101 courses, that's not a scam. But if you're talking about like someone's going to tell you their strategy of trading that works, they would never tell you that. They'll just keep it to themselves. You
Yeah,
get
I
that?
agree.
Or
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, but
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I agree with that. But like, if someone is selling like a marketing course,
mhm.
then
Oh,
uh,
that's different. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Yeah, yeah. I'm not against courses. Like you can buy online courses. I'm all for that. It's just these day trading courses, like it would never make sense for someone to sell it to you because they'll be giving up their basically they have a way of making money and they'll just be giving up their way of making money for no
yeah, hell
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't show other people my strategy either.
Right. And the thing is like, yeah, you could make money probably selling a profitable strategy, but you would always make way more just keeping it to yourself. It's like if, for example, like hedge funds have strategies that are profitable, they make billions of dollars. Why would they ever sell their strategy instead of just doing it themselves? You know?
Yeah, yeah. They're not telling that to the average consumer. Hell
Right,
no.
exactly. If you wanted to get in on it, you would have to give them millions of dollars for a fee, and they would, grow your wealth for you, but you would have to pay them. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Not all courses are a scam. Obviously not. Like, I'm all for getting an education, things like that. Yeah, you can do like programming courses, marketing courses. That's legit.
Yeah, I agree, and I agree. College isn't a scam either.
Nice. Oh, nice.
All right.
Awesome. Seems like
Yep. See you, man.
thank you,
Take care.
Fabian. Appreciate it.
Yep.
That's nice. Fabian Gonzalez. We'll go to Tree Guy. I forgot what this guy's name is. Let's see if he joins. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Oh, go ahead.
I think that trading courses and day trading is not a scam, or not a scam. I agree that college is also not a scam
Mhm. So, and what makes you think that day trading wouldn't be a scam? Or let's hear that
because
part.
I think you can successfully earn an income reliably. I think. I
Really,
know
you
that
sure
most
about
people.
that?
Well, I know that there's like common trading patterns which you can use to anticipate the price. Using technical analysis. And so I
Do
think.
you, oh, sorry, continue. Finish up analysis. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, so using I think this way, so that's like short term, day to day trading, and so yeah, I think they're reliable charts that the market kind of follows, and I believe that this can be used to, and you're gonna have a stat of like 91% of day traders lose money, whatever. Okay, that's fine, but we can use an artificial intelligence, like a model to help your
Mhm.
predictions. You can like feed a trading book the contents of a trading book as a data set and train a language model on that.
But hold up. But you do realize it it wouldn't work, right? Because if it's publicly available, what makes you think that that strategy would keep working, that it wouldn't stop working?
Well, maybe if it's publicly available. Well, it just needs to work more than it doesn't. So that way you have a positive
No, but like
sum,
it'll
right?
stop
Because
working.
these are
Like
momentum plays. So
momentum
you're not going
isn't.
to lose everything.
But do you know what momentum actually is, or no?
Yeah, momentum is the direction of the price.
No,
You
that's
know.
not what momentum actually refers to. What
Okay.
momentum is that the price will go up after going up, like positive momentum. Like say that it goes from
Yeah.
like $1 to $1.50. If there's momentum, then that means it'll go to like $1.75 or to $2. That's momentum
Yeah.
is just price goes up and then it goes up further. But the
Yeah.
issue with
Continued price appreciation. Yeah. Sure.
yeah, yeah, of course. But the main issue with that is that you have to be able to prove that you have a mathematical edge. Otherwise, you're just kind of basically gambling in a way, or you're catching market drift, meaning that because, or actually, I'll ask you this question.
Sure.
Would you say it's 50-50 if the stock market goes up or down?
On its face, without knowing any other information, I think the answer is no. I think it's more
Yes.
likely that really
Yes, you're
you think
correct.
it
Yeah,
is?
it's not 50-50.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
not
can go
because
ahead.
it's skewed to the upside. See that
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like a lot of people think like it's not 50-50. The stock market is slightly ever more likely to go up in the future. So that
right,
way it's not 50-50. It'll be close to like 49.999 down and then 50 point whatever 1111 up. Uh,
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
But I
Yeah.
think if you consider more factors, like if you're aware about the macro environment, like with the war in Iran, like I think
Yes.
oil. I know that oil is inelastic, but you could say like, okay, well, and it's a commodity too, so it's not speculative. But I know that you could. I believe there's ways you can speculate on the price of oil, and
Yeah.
so I
You
think
can
you
buy
could.
futures or short
Yeah,
futures
yeah,
or
yeah. And I
options
think
on.
you could have like taken in the macro environment and probably put in a short. I think I think you would have been or not a long rather, not a short. I believe because the price of oil is going to go way up.
Do
And
you wanna see someone who did that? Hold up. There was someone who
okay,
did that. Do you know how much they lost?
they
Take
shorted
a wild
oil.
guess. Yeah, you know how much they lost?
Oh,
Or no, they went
oh,
long. They went long oil. They didn't short it. They went long. Do you know how much money they
oh.
lost?
Wow. How
Take a
long? How
wild
much they
guess.
lost?
$15 million. Because when
How
they
long did they hold though? I thought oil
no,
went
but
up.
here's no, yeah, oil went up, but what they did was they took a bunch of leverage. You know what leverage means, right? Or no?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it basically took on a bunch of leverage. So even though oil went up because it was so leveraged, the fact that oil price dropped before it went up, it wiped them out.
Wow,
15
wow. I
million,
wonder
yeah.
how leveraged they were. Like, what is the multiple they
20,
were at?
20x, 20x leverage.
Wow, that means like they're vulnerable to like a 2% dip is going to take them. That's crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy high risk.
yeah.
That's crazy.
They're
But okay,
trying to make a lot of
maybe
money. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, imagine if they did that like one day later. Like they would have been totally
Oh, I
like
mean, maybe I
billionaires.
don't know. I know there was a lot of. There's actually some evidence that there might have been some investor trading, sorry, insider trading with oil. There were people who were shorting oil right before they announced that they're not going to release oil reserves from
Ah.
yeah. Like there's some evidence of that. They were like a 5 million 10x leverage short, and it hit. They probably made like $6 to $10 million, I think, off that in
Mm.
one day, which is just ridiculous. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
mean.
be surprised. There
Look, if
in
that's
poly
but that's
market, there was a lot of that
insider,
too.
but like that's insider information. Most people don't have access to that, so it's like
We'll continue
you know,
some basic geopolitical analysis to determine that America is going to escalate against Iran, and then Iran is going to close the Strait of Hormuz, and so
it already
therefore,
has. But yeah, we
I
already
know,
talking
but
about
yeah, you
preempt.
could.
Yeah,
I know, but you could like there's like that. That's what I'm saying. Like trading, if
yeah,
you take into account some the macro environment, I think
yeah.
you can be successful. I know that like day to day trading,
But you have
maybe
to be
the
really
technicals are a little
accurate.
bit
I mean,
unreliable.
oh, okay. I bet, but that's a bit different. See what you're talking about, because here's what it comes down with the market. Anytime you make money in the market, it comes from two sources. Either you got lucky or you have an actual strategy, meaning that something is inefficient, something is wrong, something is wrong, and you had a profit off of it. When you talk
Right.
geopolitics, that can be inefficient because no one actually knows, where geopolitics, with 100% accuracy. And if you know better than someone else, yeah, you can make money off that, but that's not really in the realm of what we're talking about here. What I'm talking more so is like, when you say technical analysis, that's not something that's considered to actually have any mathematical advantage at all. Like it's just it's just random lines basically.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The okay, yeah, but okay, so you mean technical analysis is what you're talking about, less so considering outside events, more so just like
Yeah, when you talk
analyzing the
about
chart.
outside events and things like that, that's yeah.
Okay, sure, sure. So yeah, I understand external forces. Um, okay, well then in that case, I think there is like trading
Mm.
books.
He
Like
he
there's
did
some
shift. He did request up. I'm gonna let T Trades or whoever the name is. I just want to give everyone time. But yeah, sorry to
okay,
cut you
no
off.
worries, no worries. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah, I'll just end off this. I think that maybe the day to
Yeah.
day trading that's a little bit too in the volatile. Like maybe your chart's a little bit unreliable. But I think if you go out to like that swing trading, like week to week, I think you can get some reliable,
Mm.
reliable patterns.
Well,
But yeah, yeah.
mhm. Well,
Hey,
I'll
if
ask
you
you
bring
this
someone else
before you
up,
go, or
yeah,
I'll just ask you this before you go, just so you can get an
sure.
idea why I'm saying this. Do you know who's selling you those options?
I do not
Right.
believe.
See, this is
Go
so the
ahead.
people selling you the options, they're typically market makers and hedge funds, And when they're selling it to you, they know for a fact that if you keep buying what they're selling you, you will lose long term. Like they're
Okay.
selling you like the most mathematically priced and thing. Not saying there's no opportunity, but more than likely it's an efficient option, meaning you don't actually have room to make money. You're just gonna make what the market makes at best.
Okay,
And
sure.
yeah. But
Sure.
anyway,
All right, Bryce. Nice
yeah,
chatting to you. Thanks for having me
appreciate
up here.
it. Thank you. I'm gonna go to this GDV trades. What do you mean by
Yo, what's up?
competition? Yo, JDV trades. How old are you?
19.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I don't really. So you say day trading is a scam, right? Are you trying to
Yes.
say like as a whole completely?
Not no for the most part. Not there's
Okay,
some people who make money off it, but for the most
yeah,
part,
100%. So I was gonna ask, like, what do you think about prop firms? Because at the end of the
prop firms
day,
that is just a straight up scam.
how is it? I've done like 20K months, like now 6 months in a
How
row,
much did they take from you though?
10%.
Right, so you could have kept 100%. You lost 10% of everything you made for no reason.
But
Why?
thinking about it, like, there was no way I could have created a live account, like with that much capital.
They don't give you capital though. They just leverage your account. It's not even real. You do realize that money is fake, right? It's just a
Yeah,
simulation.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Right, so they didn't give you any capital. All they're doing is they're just putting a
Yeah, they're giving you
yeah.
simulated funds, but
Yeah.
the thing is, you're paying $200 for a return of $2,000 to $5,000 like payout. So
But hold up, but you do know you can get like similar leverage like micro future contracts, right?
definitely not. How am I gonna make $5,000 like in one day with micros with $200? There's no way.
You could still leverage that too, but hold up, Soak.
The gun.
Yes. How it's going? All right, so JTV, when you say you made 5,000, what were you trading?
NQ, Nasdaq,
No, but
Nasdaq
like
futures.
okay. Nasdaq futures.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much capital did they quote unquote capital give you? Put in
Yeah,
200,
I'm gonna
how
give
much?
you the real capital because they say it's a 50K. It's bullshit. It's a $2,000 account. Yeah. Completely agree with you there.
Mhm.
But yeah, so pretty much they give you 2K capital, not 50K. That's bullshit.
Okay. Got you there. What was it? What was that? What happened? Did he, well, I'll reconnect him up if he. Hold up. Where did he go? I'm gonna mute this guy. Sorry, you can't be spamming chat. Hold up. Hold up. JTV. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's back. He just disconnected for 1 second. Let me put him back up. Scotty.
Yo, my bad. I don't know what
Yeah,
just
no
happened.
worries. Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like CNN came on and he just disconnected. But anyway,
Wait, so JDV, so like your original funded account, you said what had a $2,000 buffer?
No, like so they give you simulated funds, like he said, but right, you have $2,000 of drawdown, so I consider it as a $2,000 account.
Buffer. Yeah. And so, but you were saying you're trading full e-mini contracts on
Yeah,
that side, right?
I'll basically. So how I approach it is I'll get 5 accounts, so I'll get max allocated right on TopStep, let's say.
okay.
And then from there, right, I won't trade all of them at the same time. I'll go like super heavy risk on 1 to 2 accounts. And then from there, like if I blow them, then I'll just cycle eval in the back. Like, cause look, if you view it like this, right? So I can completely, like, you can be profitable without like a real edge in the market on prop firms because every single strategy is going to have winning periods. So if you approach it in a way where you have like that amount of accounts, right? And if you hit a winning streak while you're approaching it in that way, then you end up getting paid. And I'm not saying like I do have an edge, but like you can honestly make money as long as like, you're not having
What you
negative
just said,
emotional
though,
factors.
but what you just said, though, is not
So,
strategy. Like, it's
well,
just
can I just
general
finish the
market
point?
increase.
Wait, just real
Yeah, go
quick.
ahead, Scott.
So, would you agree, JDV, like with a normal ATR, like don't just look at like the NQ right now, but just maybe in a really consolidated, like low volatility period, you would agree like the average ATR, like every 5 minutes, the NQ is probably fluctuating in terms of a full contract that you're trading,
And
probably a couple $100, right?
Yeah, but
Well, actually, more. Wait, no.
when is the last
slightly
time
more
we've
than
been
that, right?
like we have not been that low volatile in years?
But that's what I'm saying. You have a $2,000 account essentially drawdown,
Yeah.
and your position size is fluctuating hundreds of dollars. So like at least a
Yeah.
fourth of your account is like
Yeah, but
fluctuating
like I
every
said
5
though, right? You have
minutes.
5, so X that by 2, then you have technically a 10K account.
Song, take it from here.
I was also gonna
I think you
say,
understand what I'm
wait,
saying.
Yeah.
wait, JD, but and then you said you had an edge.
Yeah, I do. I would say I definitely do. I have like 2 years of data collected with a 60%, 1.5 R.
What does okay? Does that? But is that like a mathematically proven edge? Like, what is that? 2 years of data? That's all you have?
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I'm only 19, so yeah, like
When you
live,
say 2 years of data, like what's that
like
data
live
coming
market
from?
data, live collected.
Of your
Yeah,
trades?
not yeah.
So you don't really
But it,
have like, but that's not the kind of data you would use to like prove that you have a mathematical edge. All
Yeah,
you're doing
100%.
is
Yeah, I can get
right.
behind that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
but
get.
like, what's your edge? Is my question.
What do you mean by that? Well, my edge is basically just gaming prop firms in a way. Like,
No,
so
no, but
that
like,
is considered day trading.
are you familiar with like casino odds or no?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so for example, when you play blackjack, the casino has like a 0.5% edge, meaning that every dollar you put into blackjack, you're expected to get back 99.5 cents. So the casino's edge is like half a cent. So when I ask you like what's your edge, I'm asking you it's like you do like your trade, your strategy, whatever, like a million times over, however many times over. What's like the percentage that you'll make over time?
I honestly don't know. But
also
what
quickly,
up?
JDV, like what you were just quickly to so the host understands.
Yeah.
You're right. Like in like times right now, an NQ contract every 5 minutes is probably fluctuating about $1,000. So every 5 minutes, and I mean, again, I've never heard of any sort of strategy in any sort of like temporal sense, like across
1.5%
time.
return, bro. What is this guy talking about, bro? 1.5%
So
return. What?
you're risking 50% of your account every 5 minutes, like the entire account balance.
Yeah.
You're risking in
Yeah,
like
I'll
a
risk.
5
I'll
minute
risk.
candle.
Yeah, I'll risk 700 to 1,000. Yeah, per trade.
Bro.
But that's
But
so
like,
much.
I mean, you would have to have like a high frequency edge. Like you would have to have so much
Right.
infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
that
Yeah, I
comes down to
do.
latency.
but
Yeah.
you're not a co-location. You don't have the edge over high frequency
and
traders
you're
that buy right
trading
next to
like
it.
financial derivatives, no?
Financial what?
Derivatives. I mean, you're trading stuff that's very efficiently priced,
Yeah,
meaning
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
the people
Yeah,
selling
NQ
it
is
to you,
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, like you're basically like because you're basically trading against the casino in a way, because what
Yeah,
you're buying,
but
the
what I'm
people
trying to
selling
get
it to you
at
is
is like you're saying day trading is a scam, but the thing is you can eat like I mean, obviously not everyone can do it, but on prop firms is definitely like it's very possible to make, a large sum of money. Like be, exceptional. Trading
be
prop firms
exceptional.
without an edge, without a real mathematical edge, you can
But
be.
that would just
But
that
you're
would literally just be up to chance if you don't actually have a mathematical edge
It's not
by
up to chance
definition.
though.
But if
Like
you
if
don't
you're
What
have,
math measures.
yeah, I mean, what are we talking about
either
here?
you have edge or it's luck. Like it's one or the
Yeah,
other.
like if you don't have a provable way of showing that what you're doing gives you an advantage and you're winning, all you're doing is just getting lucky in a way.
but how would I get lucky for 7 months straight though?
People have
Like
gotten
I mean,
lucky for a lot
Same way
longer
you
than
win the
that.
lottery.
yeah, but you got to think
Yeah,
about
Or
it
even
though. How is
less.
it a scam? Like if I can make money and invest that and then be chilling for the rest of my life, maybe I make money for 2 years in a row. I got lucky, wow, and then now
Because
I'm chilling.
the odds are, especially the way you're it seems like you're trading, the odds are astronomically not in your favor.
Yeah, all it's
If they're
gonna take is
astronomically not
you
in
have
my
a better
favor, how would I
chance.
possibly do that though?
You have a
Like that
better
doesn't.
chance. I haven't done the math on this, but I'm certain you have. Well, I guess I can't say I'm certain, but you definitely have a better chance of winning the lottery than risking 50% of an account's equity every 5 minutes
It's not,
with no
bro. You're not
strategy.
understand. It's a 10K account because I will have 5 accounts
You just said your
Okay.
drawdown's $2,000.
with 5 accounts. So
Okay, so each
2,000,
account is
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, and I don't trade all of
But
them
you're
at the same
taking
time.
wait, but you're taking but even if you were
No, no,
trading
the
them all at the
comments,
same
yeah.
time, you're taking one contract per account, right?
No, I don't copy trade them. No.
But do you like hold up?
Doesn't
You
really
have five
matter.
accounts. Do you like trade them all at the same time? Does it
No,
act
no,
as
no. I'll
one
trade
account? Or,
one
like,
1 to 2 accounts. It depends if I've gotten my ROI back.
well, why
So
wouldn't you just have like one big account with everything in it?
you can't. I mean, they don't let you. You have to just basically like I'll have 5 stacked.
Why would you do that? Why not just build up one
Because
account?
you need to
What?
think about it. You're spending
I am. I'm thinking
$1,200
about the math.
on the 5 accounts. So listen. $1,200 on the accounts. If so, say right, you go on a losing streak. You blow all
Yeah.
of the accounts.
Okay.
Then you're cooked. Then you have to spend another 1,200. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you just trade one at a time until you get the payout, secure your ROI that you paid for the accounts, and then copy trade 1 to 2 to 3, like somewhere in that range. And then
But
from there,
Would you-
you start.
JDV, why don't you do this on your own if you have a mathematical edge? You're making a lot of money. Why are you letting the prop firms take your money? I never understood this about people going to prop trading.
They're going to
believe
take
you can beat
10% for no reason. They still take 10% of your payout rather than you just do it yourself. You keep 100%.
JDV, would you agree if you have a $2,000 buffer on one account, but you put $200 in just a personal futures account and you use micro contracts, you would agree that your risk is exactly the same, right?
No, because you have to look at it, right? Like I'm paying $200 for the funded account and I'm getting paid $5,000. That's nowhere near like trading, 1 to however many micros you're saying right now.
You're right. Actually, your total equity, it's a little skewed in the personal accounts favor. And then not to mention the 10% they're taking from you. But my point is per trade, you're risking the exact same amount. If you have a $200 account and you're risking a micro contract, which is a 1/10 of the size of a full contract, and then you have a $2,000 account and you take a full contract, mathematically, your risk is exactly the same, correct?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so why not, if you have a strategy that works, why not start with, especially if you're risking 50% of your account, and I'm sure you're risking actually more than 50% based on like where you put a stop loss.
You're not looking.
Why not put it
you
in
need
a
to look at it
personal
as
account?
it's a $200 account. Like it's not like a
But
2,000
if you're
real
risking
2K.
but
Like
it's the
I
same
paid
thing, though.
If you're
$200.
risking 50%, if you're making $20,000 a month, do you know how? I mean, that just means that you would get in 1 month to $2,000, and then your long-term expected value is, I mean, exponentially
higher,
more if you're
yeah.
keeping 100% of your profits per.
Yeah,
versus
100%.
90%.
But like, if I'm being completely honest, like I want to trade for longer because like I really am
But
kind
hold
of
up,
uncertain to just hop on a
JDV,
live account.
do you not
I
know
don't
what
think you understand what I'm
but
saying.
hold up, but you know what you just described. What he's saying is, yeah, early on, your returns won't be as high, but in the long run, you will make so much more money because they're not taking that 10% from you.
The
That's what he's
10%
saying.
isn't that bad though.
percentage-wise.
I'll request
They'll actually be
5,000
better.
and then I
Your
get paid
returns,
4,500. It's really
your returns
not.
in the
But that
short term.
compounds over time.
Jesus Christ.
All right, 1 at a time. But 10% is huge. Do you realize how big 10% is? Of your 10% of your like profits is massive, or I guess it'd be of your portfolio because you're pulling out everything, I'm assuming, or
Yeah, they only let you request 50%. So
Like, do you
it's
understand
like,
what a Sharpe ratio is, or like a Sortino ratio?
no. I don't know all these terms, to be honest.
Well, it's really just like the
risk-adjusted returns.
Yeah, risk-adjusted returns of your account, and Sorrentino's like really just like quantifying the downside risk of that. But
Right.
it doesn't really matter. The point is your Sharpe ratio is fucked if they're taking 10% of your reward.
Yeah.
I just don't really see the point. Like, why would I not? Like, I'm gonna be losing less money. Like, if I was to go on a losing streak, I'm losing way less
No.
money on prop firms than
Not
You
if,
risk-
not if your portfolio has a positive Sharpe ratio is the whole thing. But essentially, the math is it's your total return over your volatility,
That
right?
kind of tells me that but that kind of just tells me that
this
you don't
argument
have
is like
confidence
it's
in
gonna
your
go
strategy,
nowhere
though.
because trading a live account and trading prop firms is a completely different approach, like of trading.
But it's
It's
a
all math,
simulation
dude.
of the same
It's
thing,
all
though.
math.
But
If
it's
you
supposed to
trade like you're
track
on a
the
live
same
account on
thing.
prop firms, you're not gonna make jack shit. Like,
But hold up,
How
hold
so?
up. But you're trading the same thing. It's just
Yeah, wait.
simulated.
If you had a
Wait.
$2,000 drawdown on a prop firm versus a $2,000 live account,
because high R doesn't
what's the
work on prop
difference?
firms. It doesn't work as well as a lower R
How so?
Yeah.
because the drawdown you're gonna
The
lose more
drawdown's the
often.
same. I just stipulated it's the same. They're both $2,000.
Yeah. You're risking the same amount of money, except one you get to keep everything. The other one you give 10%.
I see what you mean, but like when it comes to copy trading, then again, like you're getting Okay, wait. Take this for example. Right? So I spend $200, right, on the account. Okay, let's give it some breathing room. Let's say I blow the account like twice. Okay, because this is more realistic. All right, let's say I blow the account once or twice. So we'll put that at, what would that be? Like we'll say $400, right? And I get a payout, right? So let's not go like max payout. Let's just say the payout is 3,000. Or let's just for simple terms 4,000. So $400 to make 4,000. Like, what is the percentage return on that? That's like, what is that?
That's a 1,000x, like
Yeah. So
1,000%,
how-
or not 1,000x, 1,000%.
how am I gonna 1,000x $400 on a
Here's
live
the
account?
difference. If you have a viable strategy, I understand what you're
Hey,
like. This
yeah,
is like
you get what I'm
prop-
see what I'm getting
hold
at
on.
though. How are you gonna do 1,000% with $400?
But
So
here's,
listen.
so you're viewing prop firms as like almost like an options instrument. That's exactly how you're viewing it. Like with this convex payout structure, like you're paying $200 to take the eval, and then from there on, it's basically free money. Except they do charge you a shit ton in data fees, like I think probably 150 up front or something like that.
No.
You-
No,
how
I don't
much
have
do
data
you-
fees.
Wait,
$50
have you
for
ever-
the eval, and then
What do you mean you don't have
$150.
data fees? Wait. What
They
do you
don't
mean you
charge
have
data fees. They have like
What-
their own
What
platform.
prop firm do you use?
Top Step.
What are you talking? When I was younger,
I don't pay for the. Well,
then
they
you
have
don't-
like
I don't think
special
you've ever
data
passed
things
an
that you can
account
pay
then.
for, but
You've never passed a Top Step account, bro.
Yes, I have
This was
passed like 100.
this was my high
Top Step
school
accounts.
experience. You have to pay data fees up front. What are you talking about?
Or
Nah.
maybe they changed because
Don't-
you probably went to college.
they-
before
It's
you
because
know.
Top
I
Step
promise
X.
you
It's because
that
Top
there's
Step
no way
X.
they
They
have.
have their own platform. Like it already comes with all the data for free.
They still no because they still, dude. Oh my
It could have
God.
evolved
They
now.
don't
It's
have.
been
Literally,
democratized
everyone's
a
saying
lot.
they don't have
Alright,
data
guys.
fees.
Guys,
No,
I
even
don't know
on
where
a live account, you have to pay data fees through Top Step. I promise you.
Nah.
Anyway, this is
Bro, I've been
maybe
trading
it
on Top
changed.
Step for years, bro. You do not
Right,
have to do that
maybe
shit.
it changed. Maybe it changed because you went to college. Probably a while.
Bro, it's on their web.
before-
I keep I'm some of my friends.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really want to get into it, but
Right,
the
okay.
founder of Top Step, I think he founded it back in 2014.
Facts. Yo, what NQ Slump said is very true as well. With a $2,000 account, you can't leverage 2 minis. That's
Wait, but
very
hold
true.
on. You can just Google this. It's on their website. You have to pay data fees. Yes, you do. That's ridiculous.
Let me Google this. So I
It's
can,
not.
hold
I
up. Let
never.
me Google it.
I'll pull it up.
Let's or I guess are you gonna pull up or should I pull it up? Because anyway, you pay an activation.
I'm-
All right, but also JDV or did JDV go? But I was gonna say like
It says starting July 2025, they started covering data fees.
July 2025. Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say they probably changed that recently. Anyway, they
Yeah.
changed it recently. You guys can come back. But anyway,
Yeah, data's been democratized. It's not like a moat it once was.
yeah, that makes sense. But that's kind of bad because now it makes the markets more efficient. So
Less edge.
Okay. Yeah. They put
yeah, I
it.
was gonna say they changed it, but anyway.
No, but the difference is they charge a higher month. Like you pay more
Oh.
to. It's a specific like account that you pay more for to take the evaluation. I just looked it up.
No,
But
It's
yeah,
been the
okay,
same.
sorry for
It's
You
been
still
it's been
pay.
50
Sorry
bucks
for-
forever.
sorry for losing my shit there. I just
No
that,
worries.
yeah.
So
You're right.
effectively, you still pay it. It's just not a data fee. It's just more upfront.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you have it's
All
the
right.
account
I
valuation.
mean, the account's been $50 and the activation's been $150 for like
yeah,
a
the
couple
point.
years.
Okay, I guess I don't know why I went into that. But the point is you're viewing it as like an options contract where there's this convex nature to it. But the point is if you actually put $200 in a live account, yeah, like the expected value in the short term is going to be less. But in the long term, if you have a viable strategy, it's absolutely going to outpace that convexity of a prop
There's
firm
no
account.
way. There's literally no way.
How-
There's no
dude,
way
they're taking
$200 is
10%.
gonna make me more
They're
than
taking
five.
Yes.
10%, bro.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
taking
Do
10%
you realize
of
how
your
bad that
earnings.
is?
$500. I really don't. I've never really looked into it like that. I feel
Bro,
like it's not that
only
bad.
a 10%. Wait, hold on. It's only a 10% difference that we're talking. Where it's a 10x difference between putting $200 into a prop firm account and receiving a $2,000 buffer versus just putting in
Yeah.
$2,000 to a live account. So that's already
Right.
a 10x difference. And then everything you're making, they're cutting 10% off your earnings.
Okay, I'm not understanding the concept of
Hold up.
the
Hold-
prop firm
hold-
trading. So
Wait, NQ, how old are you? Sorry.
I'm 19.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So with prop firms, you're paying less
Yeah.
upfront rather than you would investing into a live account. If you were to invest into a live account, say you put $200 in there, if you're thinking about it, the average future return per year is only 2%. So how can you compare 1,000% to 2% whenever you're risking less for more?
What do you mean? How are you coming to this 1,000% number?
So say you were you were trading with prop firm. You buy an
Okay.
account for $115, 50K account. Your
Mhm.
max payout is 3K. You're getting a 3K return off of
What do you mean
$115.
your max payout?
Like
That makes sense.
you get paid out in prop firms.
Only if you
No,
make
but
money.
yeah, but
Yeah,
when you're
if you're
saying max payout, you shouldn't have a max payout. You should.
No, the point, like, again, if you're saying that you pass an eval and you're turning your account from $2,000 to
Yeah.
$20,000, then you could turn that $200 to $2,000 just as easily, correct?
Yeah, but you can
Okay,
scale.
so when you scale that out over time, because they're taking 10% of your earnings, that
Right.
$200 live account is going to outpace that $2,000 prop firm account by orders of magnitude. It won't be even close in the long term.
Right. Yeah. Like one's gonna make so much more than the other one. Just
Bro, if
give
I'm
it
making
time.
20K a month off of these funded accounts, bro,
If
I'm not gonna
yeah,
make 20K in a month on a $200 live account, bro. Let's be so
Again,
serious.
you
that's
can
not even what he
turn
said.
you
That's
can
not
turn
even what he
$100
That's what he was
said.
saying
into
earlier, bro.
3K.
Wait, hold on. If you could make 20K a month from a $2,000 buffer and you
Yeah.
put $2,000 in a live account, then you can,
What if I
with
blow
the
it?
same
What if I blow
strategy.
it? Then I lose $2,000. I don't lose
But if you
$200 that I paid for the account. I lose 2,000.
Right, and you lose $200 if you blow the prop firm account, right?
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's
but
what
you're
I'm getting
risking the
at.
same amount per trade. With the
So,
prop firm, like trading I think you're risking like a quarter of your account each trade.
Yeah, but I like back.
no,
Okay,
far more than that.
so
Far
I
Oh,
don't
more
have
no,
an
than
it's like
100.
insane amount of
50%.
data. Like I can
Okay.
get behind you guys on that. But I
All
know
right.
like over the past couple of years, my strategy has never lost like 4 days out of the
But
week.
what can you describe what your strategy
But
is
then,
or
then
no?
you wouldn't blow the live account then under the same exact
Yeah.
logic.
No, but hold up, JDV, you're saying you don't lose, and you're saying, oh, if it was real money, I would lose, or like if it was more of, like a live account, I would lose. But if you're not gonna lose, then why would that?
Why
Because
would you
I
mitigate your
can't risk as
upside?
heavy.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
can't
why would you
risk as
mitigate your upside if you have true edge in the market, right? Why would you limit your
yeah.
upside? It doesn't make sense.
because on prop firms you're
So don't
using
spam
less
the
Well,
money.
chat.
most prop firms, like I'm with Alpha Futures, and you're not capped out like you are on Lucid or Top Step or any of these other ones. You could scale a live
Okay.
account
I'm not
Yes,
gonna
but
because
describe the
it's
strategy, bro. Chill.
but what's also scaling is the amount of money they're taking from you by 10%,
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
they take 10%. Okay, you're
So
telling me I get payouts. Okay, I get payouts every 3 days from Alpha Futures. It's $46,000 every 3 days.
That way
They
you're
are
making
only
5K
taking.
from each time. That's almost 5K you're losing each time you get a payout. Why?
in
Oh,
Q, it's basically like this. Would you rather put 10 would you rather put in 100% more or sorry, how do I phrase this? Yeah, would you rather put in 100% more equity and have 100% of your payout, or put in 10% of that equity and have 90% of your payout in the future? That's like exactly what we're looking at here. And I'm telling
Right.
you,
It's
in
a
the
math
long run,
question, really.
that 100% payout, because of compounding, is going to outpace
Yeah,
the sort of
but
So
condensed
you're
nature of the
telling me that
initial.
46,000 every 3 days is
I
less
don't
than
think he was listening.
$100 every 3
I
days.
don't think he was listening to what you said. I don't think you
Yeah.
understood the point. If you're making 46,000, that would be
You would make the same on the
50K.
live account, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what are
that
you
would be
saying?
50K without the fees. Why aren't you not making 50K instead of 46? Why are you giving that up?
Because I'm
Because
only
every
risking
3 days,
$100 for.
but you're missing out on a ton of compounding if you're
Yeah.
doing it that way.
Right, but you're still missing out on so much money though.
You have the exact same drawdown,
Yeah.
correct? If you put $2,000 in a live account versus a $2,000 buffer in a prop firm account, you have the exact same risk budget,
but
right?
one is 2,000 and one is $200. That's
No,
the
no.
difference.
I stipulate, just say you put $2,000 in a live account versus $2,000 in a prop firm account, because actually either way, even if it's only $200, still in the long run, it's going to outpace the prop firm account. But just to make it simple, like you put
Okay.
$2,000 and you have $2,000 to work with in both. The prop firm account is going to lose astronomically, because again, it's like this compounding or growing 10 every dollar you grow of that account, your
Yeah,
10%
it's worth
of
so
it
much
is
more.
not
Like
yours.
your future value is going to be so much lower. You're limiting your upside and increasing your risk just so that you pay less in the beginning. It
Like,
doesn't
think
really
about it.
make
If
Bro, I'm
sense.
about to
if you
fucking
did
crash
this,
out, bro.
if you did
There's
this
no
full
way.
time,
Okay, hold on.
if you did this full time, put it this way: if you did this full time, right? I would hope over the next 20 years, if you actually want to like sustain a good like lifestyle, you should have probably at least made $1 million doing this, right? Even though you've probably spent like some of that
Easy.
to, yeah, right. So the point is in the prop firm, you've only made what 900,000 at that point, versus
Hey, I
the
agree
live
with
account.
you to an extent. I
The
think
live
on
account
prop
would have made
firms
$1
you should
million.
make
Hold on,
a large
that's
sum and then go
100,000.
to a
Hold
live.
on, hold on. That's $100,000 difference, right?
Right.
So that $100,000 absolutely covers the difference between the $200 initial, the risk of $200 initially with the eval versus the $2,000 upfront of the live account. Does that
Okay,
make
And
sense?
Scott,
Is
that doesn't
risking
even take
2,000
one.
better than risking 200? This
Okay,
shit
so
is
let's say
Wait,
it's
can you let
March
Song talk?
1st.
Can we hear what Song has to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you didn't even account for compounding there,
Yeah.
right? If it was 20 years ago and you made an extra
You know what I
$5,000 in
think
that
it comes
year,
down to? Can I be honest? You know what the disconnect is? It's disconnect is math. You guys don't understand the math of it. That's why you're just looking at like one is 2,000, one is 200. Why would you pick the 2,000 instead of 200? Risking 200 instead of risking 2,000. Because if your strategy works, you make so much more money otherwise.
you can leverage way heavier though with the prop firm accounts. That's my
No,
point.
you're offered.
No, but you're
That's
you're
not
gonna
true.
lose.
But Song, so are you saying, Song, if like, because you're withdrawing occasionally, obviously to like service your life, there's compounding in there that I'm probably missing out on. Yeah, that's a great point.
So you're telling me I put 2,000 in, let's say at the beginning of the year, it went up 10%. Okay, I just got fucking
use 2,000. Let's be clear.
no. So let's say it's March 1st. You
Mhm.
put $2,000 into the stock market with it, like just to hold for
All
the
right,
next
let me put
month.
this back up.
What's the interest you think is gonna build up on that?
We're not
Maybe
talking about. Wait, why are you obfuscating? We're talking about the
This,
same exact product, trading the exact same product, a live futures account versus a prop firm account. So again, I stipulated like a lot of these prop firm accounts, like JDV was saying, he has a $2,000 buffer. So he essentially just has a $2,000 account, right? That's his like his ability to draw down the account is $2,000.
There you
And so
go.
we're starting with the exact same ability of drawdown, except with the prop firm account, your initial
Right, we're
equity.
back.
You can
was-
leverage two minis
was-
on the prop firm account though. That's another thing.
You can do that with you have the exact same amount of leverage with a $2,000 live account, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you take a loss, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Same with the prop firm account. You lose.
No,
the
it's not
account.
the
What?
same, bro.
You
Like I
lose.
said, you
Okay,
can have,
you
Oh
lose
my
the
God.
account.
Yeah,
You just
only
lost
lose
fucking
$200.
$200.
Correct.
and say
Correct.
you have
only
multiple
lose-
accounts, you
So
just go to the
what we're
fucking
pointing
next
out
one.
to you. What we're pointing out to you is not just the risk adjusted return. Meaning, I understand that with the prop firm accounts, you're only putting up $200 initially. So
Yeah.
in like the immediate short term, you have convexity to the prop firm account. But over the long term, there's significantly higher risk adjusted returns with the live account and also just nominal returns as well.
Right. You
Does that
make
make
so much
sense?
more. Yeah. And it's better risk adjusted.
similar, if you have confidence in your strategy and you think you have true edge, you would take on that risk because you want to maximize the upside and not give away that.
If
that
you had a
extra
true edge, you wouldn't have risk.
Bro, bro, this guy just said trading isn't a scam. I made 1 million in profits in 2 years. I lost all of the money, but it was because I was greedy, bro. You're just proving that, bro. Come on, bro.
You lost $1 million.
that.
You made $1 million and then lost $1 million.
Someone in the comment section said that, so they didn't lose anything in a way. I guess you made and lost whatever. You broke even.
You probably had to pay a lot of taxes on that.
But I think the problem, the disconnect is just the math. You guys just don't get the math.
Yeah,
That's the
but
disconnect.
that's exactly how I feel.
I
Well,
mean,
I think it's
I
a
would
little
like to
different.
get
I
paid
think,
out 46,000 every 3 days rather than $24.
no, and I
That
also
doesn't
think
even make sense. See, but again, you don't understand the math. You would make more money the other way around.
Okay, so let's say I make $24 a day for 3 days.
Again, that's not even what I said. See, they completely just dude. You know what math is?
Yeah,
You know
I mean, I live.
What is? Hold up. Okay, let's do some financial math. What is alpha? Can you describe what alpha is?
Nope.
What is beta?
I don't know.
Nope, I don't
So
know that
you-
shit either.
Yeah,
If
because
you guys,
There's no way
I
you
think
have
the
edge
better
of the
question.
market.
Wait, just
knowing
curious.
knowing
do-
math, dude.
Okay, but do we know?
okay, look, curly
I
fries.
understand.
Hold up. Curly fries. I didn't ask for a tour of your house or wherever you're staying at. I don't care, bro. So this is the stupidest thing ever. You guys don't know what alpha is?
No, I don't. But did I need to know that to get to where I am? Trading prop firms?
Hold up, bro. You know, prop firms, it's not even real money, right? It's all fake. It's all simulation.
But you still get paid out.
With the 10% taken out.
Is that money that
Well,
they're
that shit's
giving you
not that
simulated?
deep, though. It's not that serious. The 10%
Hold
is
up.
not
How
that
much money
serious.
have you made? Hold up. How much money have you made so far?
I made $2.3 million last year.
Bruh.
So you
Holy shit.
would have lost
cooking.
$200,000 for no reason.
Okay, but that $2,000 wouldn't have made me $3 million.
200,000.
Okay.
It would have. You would have made more money if you started with the $2,000 live
Wait,
account.
hold
But
up. If you were
Wait,
compounding,
I'm curious. Did you not
The
have enough
200
money?
grand,
Wait,
10%.
I'm
How is he gonna
so
flip that
confused.
into 2 mil?
Hold
That's
up.
fucking.
Did you not have like
Hold
enough
up.
money to
Oh my
put just to like whatever your buffer would be in a live
Wait,
account?
is this guy? Wait. Hold
You
on.
think it's
I
realistic
hold-
to make
I hold
1,000%, bro?
long-term investments.
Hold up. We got a compounding calculator right here. We're gonna make it nice and simple. How much do you guys make in a year? Let's go nice and simple.
All right,
Nice and simple. How
120.
much? What's your
1,000.
percentage? What's your percentage return?
Like, okay, per trade.
No, you're totally
No,
your aggregate.
no. So he made
within a
2.3
year.
million. So he gave up $230,000 that he could have compounded over
What's
20 years.
what's the time period?
Just
what's
say
the
10 years. Just
percentage?
say they did this for 10. Just say they're doing this for 10 years into the future, right? And roll out the math that way.
What's your percentage return
Bro,
in a
Elias, I
year?
don't think I know everything. I just know trading's not a scam, bro. Like, what?
I mean,
I don't
couldn't-
believe it.
here.
I don't think you guys made any money. There's no way. You don't know what your percentage return is?
Do you mean expenses to
Like,
profit?
what do you mean? Because I'm buying an account for $200 each, or not even that, 115.
Do you mean expenses to profit? I mean, that's how I would see the percentage return. Say I spent like 20K and made 200K. So my percentage return would be, you know,
Guys, what's your... Oh my.
Do you? Well, I mean, I guess like I'm not. Again, I feel like this will
So
come.
you guys
up.
don't know how much money you made?
Like, are you able to Are you guys able to quantify the risk of your strategy? Like, do you know how to quantify risk?
I mean, I have an AI that tells me my risk.
Yeah. What's the unit of that risk?
bro, I just hop on the market and I risk fucking.
So when your
600,
AI spits out,
800.
wait,
That-
when your
that's-
AI spits out risk,
Oh my
it
god.
is saying what unit
I
is
can't
that
even... here's the
denominated in?
issue. Well, I can't even show them how much money they're losing because they don't even know what the return is.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
We're
I'm
dumb,
just
we're
curious.
dumb
Wait,
as shit, and
NQ,
we're still making.
NQ,
making
your
six
AI
figures plus.
spits out. Your AI spits
Like,
out
okay.
risk.
So
What-
you want my average win to loss ratio?
No,
No.
what's your
No,
percentage
no.
return? What's your average return over the years that you've been trading?
No, I'm just
But it's
asking
because
for.
we're trading prop accounts; they get cycled.
Yeah,
so
you're
you
trading
can't
prop
really-
accounts. They literally get fucking cycled. That makes
Right,
no
but
sense.
for you
You're
have a
asking
strategy,
a
right?
live trading question.
You have
No, that
Oh my
that
God,
would
they're
work
no
for a prop
different,
account
bro.
too.
You get the
Yeah,
prop
there's no
account, you hit a
different.
couple trades, and then you blow it, but you got the payout. So you
They're
make
no
guys don't
different.
know what
It's
you're-
just wait,
They
hold on.
don't
They're
know.
both
They
they're
don't
both
know. They don't
live in a
keep track
sense.
of
They're
the-
just structurally different in terms of the product's nature.
yeah, but the
my
loss on
question
the
is-
funded account is it's like
My question is, if you have a strategy NQ and you said your AI spits out risk, how is it quantifying the risk?
right, how
By
about this?
how good I do in trades,
Hold
or
up,
how
I'll make
I
this.
do the trade.
Hold up, let me show you how
So
much.
what's
yo,
the-
Elias,
guys,
bro. I
If it's-
promise
guys,
you,
hold
the
up,
shit that's
hold
in the
up.
Charles Schwab is still gonna be there when I'm 30. You idiot.
Oh, hold up. I just
Whoa.
want to show you guys what we're talking about here. I have the simplest way of showing you. Stock market. What does the stock market do on average? 10%. Is that good?
Yeah, 5 to 10. Yeah, let's just say 10. Yeah.
All right, call it 10%. Let's take that $230,000 that you lost, that 10% that you don't care about. Let's say you put that into the stock market, compounded it for 10 years. You know how much money that is?
Yeah, but then he's
Let's-
gonna
let's
be
see.
fucking 40. Like,
I have a
who gives a fuck if
3.2 profit factor with an 86% win rate. I'm pretty sure trading
Hold on,
prop
what is-
firms would do good enough to make me money rather than trading a live account, because in a live account you're risking more. and
Yo,
you're
Elias,
That would
staying
you're
have
in
been
it
actually a
for
six.
dickhead, bro. Do you think I spend every
That
dollar I
literally would
make?
have been.
Oh my god, bro.
Hold up. Let's say this is over 10 years. It'd be 600,000. Let's look at this over 20 years. This is money that you already made that you had to give up for no reason because you don't know how to do in a live account the same thing that you're doing. Even though you can do the same thing, it would have been $1.5 million.
But he
here's
made
my
You could have
problem.
had
that's 10
that.
years. He made
Wait, hold on.
2.3 M's. What do you
No, 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 no,
what
no,
the fuck
no,
kind of math?
no, no.
That's
This
how
is
compounding works. That's part
But
of the
that's
issue.
10 years though. He just made
no, no.
2.3
I
million
didn't
in a
even
year.
I
don't
didn't have to
under.
spend more than 10K on
Wait,
prop
let's
firm
talk one at a
accounts.
time.
I don't.
But guys,
Talk
this
one
is
at a time.
based off the money you
Hold up, I
gave
gotta
up.
remove this. I don't know what he said, but I have to remove him. I don't know what he said though.
That's just based
Dude,
off if you reinvested your fees
hold
that were
up.
taken away from the prop
Yeah,
firm.
that's
That's how
literally
much
no
more.
NQ. You do realize that's money that they took from you that you could have had that. You lost that for no reason.
How that
I
makes
mean, NQ, but here's the problem. I'm not gonna like flex my wealth on you to like appeal, like to make an argument because it's like a fallacy. You're appealing to like a sense of authority, which is just nonsense. All I'm asking you is like how how you in your mind you think your strategy is working, and like what's really important is to understand like like I'm sure in like high school you learned about standard deviation. So like it's important to understand the risk of your strategy. It's not just where you fucking set your stop loss or your risk, or sorry, your loss to reward, whatever ratio that is. It's nonsense because it doesn't actually say anything about your strategy and whether it works over a long period of time whatsoever, actually. So that's why it's like important to understand just like basic financial metrics in order to like articulate what you think you're doing, I guess. Does that
And
make sense?
particularly for UNQ, because you made a lot of money now and you have the ability to trade on your own and not give up the fee, it makes sense if you believe you actually have true edge on the market and can continue to compound those
Hold
returns.
on, Sauce. Let me defend NQ
Wait,
real
Vinny
quick,
man,
right?
how old are
I'm
you?
25. I've been trading since
Oh, okay, go ahead.
2018, and I've been professionally trading since 2022. I own a fund. Thing about NQ is that he's 19. He cannot legally own a
That
futures trading account till the age of 21.
21, yep.
Yeah, so he can't
Yeah.
trade live. That's the issue. That's the main issue why he's trading prop firms, right?
But Vinny, you would agree that trading live, if you actually think you can generate alpha, is better than a prop trading firm once I
Oh,
guess you reach a
100%. Yeah,
threshold. Okay.
the data alone on it, if you just play with data, Delta, not data, you play with Delta alone on it, you're doing great numbers, right? Now, the issue is that 2.3 million in 2 years. I'm going to sit here and I don't know if that's real or not because the profit factor at 3.2 on a profit factor. Brother, I manage over $55 million in capital for my fund, right? We have Bloomberg terminals, we have offices, we have
Yeah,
traders
but
that do
that's
this stuff for us.
legit. Yeah, that's legit.
So we do stuff way different. I mean, we work with Merrill, we work with TradeStation, and we
Right.
have things called margin and margin calls. When you're trading on prop firms, you're trading with, it's a 50K account, it's not 50K. If you're trading on Tradeovate or plus 500 futures, which Top Step does, you're trading with $5,000 in margin intraday. In an overnight session, that 2 hours while it closes is considered overnight and you're not trading it. So that's one of the biggest things. And a lot of individuals don't understand, like, oh, day trade is not a scam. The banks day trade, right? Merrill day trades. We all know that. Futures, and you can't
They make
understand, like,
markets.
but
it's what?
holding investments is completely different than jumping in and out.
No. Merrill trades futures. They have an NFA and a
Right.
CPO.
Well,
They
no,
trade
like what
futures.
Yeah, but
Sonk
they
is
have
saying
an
is
they have an edge.
they're making
They're
markets. They're not
Yeah,
trading
they have an
in the sense
edge
of
that's
like
different. Yeah, it's not like a retail trader.
Yeah, like for example, when I found out the Strait of Hamas, Hormuz, whatever the fuck it's called, is going
Hermes or
down,
okay.
dude, I hopped on the terminal. I checked all the logistics orders for shipping containers, for
Yeah.
oil. Dude,
Oh,
I've
I
made
see what you're
well over $8 million for my company. Well over. Now,
no,
granted, do I
Sonk,
keep all of
great.
it? No, but my clients are happy as shit.
Sonk, correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's like a better way to put this would be like a bank, like a sort of sales and trading or prime brokerage within a bank is making money, trying to aim making money based on fees rather than like returns
100%.
proprietarily.
They're trying to make a liquid, desirable market that
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
collecting fees on. So they are trading at a high frequency, but it's to make a market.
I think everybody
Right.
here has seen the movie Wolf of Wall Street, right? That one scene where
Yeah.
Leonardo was in the dining room and they're seeing the hum and talking about how you put a different stock to somebody else and it's a Fugazi and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's true. They're making fees on it. They're making cash on it. So when I go and sell you a
Yeah.
stock, I'm making a 2% to 1% exchange. Now,
Right.
granted, as a fund manager, I don't get that. However, the banks do. I earn money straight off my profits and what my clients make.
Mhm.
That's kind of how
Yeah.
crypto works, isn't it? Like these little meme coins that they're
That's
making, you
how
make your money
any
off
No,
of
no,
coins.
cryptocurrency is a scam. I don't care what anybody says. Crypto is a complete scam.
Oh,
Like, I'm
yeah.
sorry to say it.
Concur.
It is a scam, but it's easy as fuck to make money, which is crazy. That's how I got my life started. Was a
I got
stupid-ass
banned on
coin.
Robinhood because when crypto first started on Robinhood and first started the exchange swap, I used to buy crypto on crypto.com and sell it to Robinhood for higher prices. And I got banned on Robinhood for doing that when it first came out.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Robin had a lot of glitches, but anyway.
Yeah.
To get back on point.
I
Yeah,
do,
but
I do
Vinnie Mac.
think there is like some nuance to that because I think they're like in the sense of like, say people play video games, right? And like implementing crypto, like for instance, if you can exchange
guys,
coins.
we're getting off. Wait, no, guys, stop. Let's not get
we
into
can-
crypto. Yeah, I don't give a shit about crypto right now.
That's
But
fair.
the point is, Vinnie Mac. But Vinnie Mac, you're like a legitimate professional trader, though. That's different because you have access to things that your retail trader's not going to have access to, like a Bloomberg terminal. They're not going to be able to sit there and look at the marketplace on there. I know they have like the posh marketplace, what it's called. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, so say it's
Yeah,
your retail,
you're-
right? We'll go retail basis. You can go and hop on
Yeah.
Webull, for example, and you can collect. So people don't understand that futures did not come first. Stocks came first, then ETFs, then the
Yes.
futures market in that order. In order for you to learn what day trading is, trade stocks. And then once you trade stocks and learn that, trade ETF. Once you do that, trade futures. You don't go backwards trading NQ, MEQ, and all this stuff. You can easily scale micro contracts on a live account a couple $100. I got friends that do that. They ask me, hey, Vin, how do you do this? Hey, man, go take $2,000, throw it into the market, trade the micros, and follow it with find the delta between QQQ and MNQ, and you'll do great. They use order books. That's the biggest thing. All this ICT bullshit is a scam. If you're going to sit here and tell me it is real, it doesn't work, right? Now, selling courses, if you got to sit here and sell courses, that's another thing too. I'm not considering you a real day trader. I mean, TGR has proven on that. Lambert Rule, same thing. But the point is that there's a lot of people that just talk, right? And then it comes down to like, show me a tax return or see if you can finance a boat, finance a yacht, finance a jet. I got people for that, right? That's a major factor.
I got a better one. The better one is, could you actually qualify to work at a financial institution? That's probably the best one.
If you
Or-
trade
or
a
like,
prop
what's
firm, I'm
Kaplan?
declining you. I'll tell you that right now. If you trade a prop firm, I will decline you. Because I ask for track records. I'm like, hey, what's your track record?
Right.
And I got people in their 30s and 40s be like, oh, yeah, I worked for Fidelity for 15 years, and I've done this way, and this is my track record on 11% AUM every single year. Or no, 11%.
What do you mean?
Year over year, and then my AUM will be like $100 million. And I'm like, okay, then you can come and I'll hire you on. Simple as that. It's not prop firms. Prop firms don't make you millionaires. They don't. I don't care what anybody says.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but then what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's a great point. So I'm guessing you don't disagree with the prompt at all.
Trading. Okay, so day trading is not a scam. That's legit. College is not a scam. I mean, some college degrees. I mean, if you're going to tell me you get a degree in, I'm sorry to say it, but European history, and then I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, you just wasted 4 years of probably $200,000.
I'd say it depends on the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Manny,
trading
who's
was a
Manny in chat?
trading
Come on,
courses.
Manny. What Manny?
I mean, I wouldn't say trading courses or like doing courses are necessarily a scam. You're just giving lazy people the information that they're too lazy to look up.
No, trading courses is a complete scam. You can easily
Yeah.
go and learn this information from Merrill. You can go type to the Merrill website and they'll define everything.
Yeah,
about trading
that's what I
now.
mean. That's what I mean. They're literally
Right.
like they're just handing everything to you rather than you having to go
No,
do
I
all the
mean,
research. Because
guys are
people, I
both-
mean, people are
this is
lazy. That's who the target audience are.
That's nonsense, bro. If you're sharing, if someone's sharing a strategy with you, that it's just leading to decay of that strategy. No one would, if you're
Oh well,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
lo-
If you're promoting a strategy, yeah, that's fucking
I knew
bullshit.
this kid that I worked with. I was trying to
That's
partner
what-
with him, and he was teaching courses.
Yeah, that's
quote
what we're
unquote,
talking about.
teaching
yeah.
courses, right? And I told him, like, hey, you teach courses? Yeah, I charge my students $4,000, and they pay $100 for
Okay.
3.5 years. And I was like, okay, cool. So you want to come work with us? Yeah. He goes, yeah. I said, okay, I'm gonna give you some money. He goes, can I trade a prop firm and show you my profits? And I'm like, okay, do it. He failed 3 prop firm accounts, and I was like, dude, how are you teaching classes but failed 3 prop firm accounts?
I'm not surprised because if you can't make money, you would teach.
Exactly.
Right. But also,
Yo,
Manny.
Can you
How old
just
are you?
like break down your main argument for like why day trading is a scam?
How old are you?
Because I think like we kind of went off track.
Manny,
Like,
how
so I
old are
just
you?
want to hear
Yeah.
your opinion. I'm 22.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They also NQ. What are you? Okay. NQ. Bray. What are you doing in the background?
Oh, my bad.
So, I was gonna say. Okay. Yeah. Day trading is a scam because the things that typically you're doing involve you going against market makers which have a mathematical edge against you. So you're gonna lose out long term mathematically unless you have an edge, which 99.99% of day traders don't have an edge. Does that make sense? What they're selling you is made in a way for you to lose money.
Here, here's the one in the office, bro. This one's broken. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Did you
All
get
right.
that
So
or
basically, basically,
and you cut out? Oh, what on earth is going on? Well, at least these lives are kind of getting big now. But yeah, Manny, you there?
yeah. So like basically, like you could say it's like
Yeah.
gambling in a way, right? But if you manage your risk, if you
Can,
risk 25 ticks to make 50 ticks, you trade with the trend.
I don't
You
think you
trade, take
realize
one
what I
trade a
just
day.
said. I think you missed what I just said. Well, you missed the part where what you're buying and trading is are against you mathematically. It's
Okay.
against you.
Hey,
If you
I
trade it
haven't
enough
gotten a
times, you're gonna
payout yet.
lose.
So
Hmm? Okay.
okay. So Vinny Mac, would you say day trading is a scam if someone manages their risk correctly?
Yeah, if you manage your risk and have no proven data to it, it's a scam. I'm sorry,
Can I
Tim, you don't
just
know what
push
you're
back
doing.
slightly on that, Vinny? Like, if you're a market maker, right, and you're setting the bid-ask spread, you buy your co-location right next to the actual right next to the market. You pay for the retail data ahead of time. Can anyone have edge against the market makers?
Okay, so to answer the question, yes, you can. So the issue with that people don't understand is that they're called analysts, right? You have things called analysts, where you find out, for example, you take Apple, right? You can day trade
Okay.
more than just futures, all right, y'all. So Apple, say you're day trading
Yeah.
Apple. If I see that Apple has XYZ contract, XYZ contract
Okay.
for this date, and this is when it's getting paid out, and this is their performance and production, and if I'm looking at everything and the other companies that are partnering with Apple on that production, and I see those partnering companies coming in and getting contracts too as well, that's going to increase the productivity. I can invest in Apple and say, hey, I know that Apple's going to go up in the long term, right? Or I can sell contracts on Apple based on
So
that
then
information.
you would
But
just be
like
making
whenever there's material information for a publicly traded company, they have to release an
Yeah.
8K, or else it's illegal. Like that,
Correct,
you
they have
like a
to.
single vendor, a single purchaser, especially for Apple, who's mostly to
Okay.
consumers. No contracts will really impact their share price that's announced. If
which
you
market
go up to their
makers
All
earnings
right, guys.
call,
Also, way too many people. But
yeah.
yeah, I gotta start letting some people down. It's too many people. But
but Sonk's point is, Vinny, is that market makers are receiving that information before you. And if you truly
right.
are just making money based on Apple's appreciation, then you don't have a strategy. You're just making money based on market drift. So again, like when you are adjusting for the risk that you're taking on, like more than 99.9999% of the time, you are taking on more risk than what grants that return. And you might as well just invest in the overall market itself.
No, so you could actually find something called a NAV expense report, NAV. It's net assets versus value, net
Net
asset
asset
value
value.
report. That NAV report will guide you into the right direction of where you need to go. If I see my NAV report decreasing
Okay.
or becoming more minimal, and my production is increasing and my profits are increasing, I'm gonna invest in that company. You can mathematically calculate, hey, what's the share price? Okay, share price is market cap over outstanding shares. I can find out what my future market cap would be and put it towards the share price, and I'll then sell contracts on that share price, holding my 100 shares. So I buy in quantities of 100.
Wait, Vinny.
Okay.
People don't value like Apple on a net asset value basis, right? They do a DCF normally, and then
All
publicly
right,
traded
guys. We're
comps.
getting
But like I'm just
with
saying, like that's not how people value these publicly traded equities on net asset
guys.
value.
So yeah, guys. When we get back on topic, I think we're getting lost here. But also, I'm gonna let someone down. I'm gonna let down NQ here. Gonna start letting people down. There's just too many people right now. That's why. And then I said, okay. And then Manny, you were saying that you were getting into your first funded account.
Nah, I've had multiple funding accounts. I haven't
Uh-huh.
gotten a payout though. I just got back into trading like this week actually, you know. I took like a
Okay.
good, little break. And now
Mhm.
I'm just my main strategy is just, managing my risk and trading with the trend. I don't follow none of that ICT bullshit, none of those smart money concepts, none of that TGR shit, you know what I'm saying? But um,
Do you have a
I did a bunch of
strategy?
research on this with ChatGPT and whatever AI. No, my strategy is
Uh-huh.
managing my risk, bro. It's like I'm using it sort of like
That
gambling,
doesn't.
bro.
But that doesn't tell me what your strategy is. What does that mean, managing your risk?
That is my strategy. I mean, obviously
No,
I'm
but
gonna trade
how?
with the
How are
trend.
you managing? But how are you managing your risk?
I'm risking 25 ticks to make 50 ticks.
But that doesn't. Okay, but that doesn't tell me anything.
But like,
How are you managing? Like, are you doing it like you're doing an option? Like, what are you trading? A future?
The problem is you don't know the probability of that 50 tick movement to your stop loss, and it could wind
Like,
up.
like managing your risk? How? Like, you can manage it through a put option. You can manage it through
Straddle
buying. Like, yeah, straddle.
and calls.
Oh, did he go? Also, Fentnap, you're more than welcome to come up. TikTok shop, but let's see.
No, the probability is not based on your fucking win rate.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Well, while Manny does his research, answer your question earlier, Sauce. When you have like a lot more money than average retail, it's a lot easier to
Yeah.
do the math that I'm talking about. It's just that retail, you really can't. I mean, you're not that.
My
Yeah.
my brother works at Bank of America in their EWM division. They have hundreds of billions of dollars under management, right? And like the fundamental analysis is key to everything they're doing.
Is
And
Manny back? Or sorry,
yeah,
I guess sorry.
no,
Finish up, but
go ahead, man.
but yeah,
oh my god.
I
Yes.
think well, I'm gonna give it another shot, but
Yeah.
uh, I mean, that's just pretty much where I'm
But
at.
that's not what. But okay, you keep cutting in and out, Manny. I was no, but that wasn't my question though. My question was when you say you're risk adjusted, or I guess you have like a risk management strategy, but you're not able to describe what it is.
I'm risking $250 to make $500 each trade.
Okay, and
Right.
what's the thing you're trading?
NQ, I'm just trading NQ. I got a
So a future?
futures,
But
yeah, NQ,
but in
just one
order
NQ
to,
contract.
but in like the simplest way, in order to get an expected value there, you need a probability as to the chances
Yeah.
of you hitting that loss of, what'd you say, 250 versus the probability of you hitting the win of 500.
Yeah, like what's the implied volatility of the underlying future, essentially, right? Because you need to understand if the implied volatility is higher than the risk you're taking, then it's not, then
Right.
it's actually against you. It's because they're giving you great odds or what seem like great odds. If the volatility is actually greater than those odds, then it's not a the risk adjusted trade is not good.
Right, you could risk 200 to make 500, but if the volatility or the odds of you making it's like less than 10%, your expected value is low.
Yeah, Vanderbilt could play the Seahawks in football and have a massive amount opportunity and like plus $25,000 odds to win that game. Doesn't mean make it a good big gamble to make.
Yeah. So I want to get some new people up. I don't know if Manny knows the answer. I don't think he's aware, unfortunately.
All right, well, listen, I'm gonna come back when I'm rich as fuck, man.
Okay.
I followed you, bro. All right, you can
Well, I
let me go, bro.
appreciate it. Oh, okay then,
Great
Manny.
conversation,
Uh,
guys.
well, thank you. Good luck, I guess. Hey, um, go for it, I guess. Also, Vinny Mac, I'm gonna let you down, but thank you for joining.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
God
it.
bless. I'll drop you off. I'll join back in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll go to the next guest or here. W Vinny. All right, let's see who's. Let's see. I'm just gonna go down the list. go down the list. Let's see. Like these expected, like I don't know. It's just a question of do these guys know expected value or not? It's like most of them pretty much don't.
Just understanding Sharpe ratio would be a great start. Maybe if they explain to me what Sharpe ratio is.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I honestly feel like this is like a good,
yeah.
like I actually get value from this because like
Yes.
when people don't understand basic math, it really makes you like fundamentally think about these things.
Also, Nap, you're more than welcome to come up here. I'll invite up Nap because hold up, I'll invite up Nap, but I doubt he would. Hold up, where's Nap? So you can't even find Nap in here. Or here, I guess I can just here. Hold up. See if I can. Nap, you're more than welcome to come up here.
Yo,
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 21.
That would explain it. What's your take on it?
Nah, I mean, mainly my whole dilemma with you guys talking is just like the prop firm shit and like the investing.
Do you do prop firm?
Nah, not really.
So then what's your disagreement? Or do you disagree?
Well, I mean, I used to like look into it and stuff. I never really did it, but I mean,
Okay.
having a prop firm is much more. I would much rather have a prop firm than put my own money into, say, trading NQ or something like that.
So you don't know math. That's what you're saying.
What does that
That's
have to
all
do
you're
with
saying.
anything? What does math have
As
to do
if
with
you-
trading? You do not need to know math to be able to trade.
Bro, you had a lot more confidence down in the comments, by the way.
Holy fuck. Did you just say you don't know math is not important for trading?
Dude, math is not important for trading. There's plenty of people out there that they just study their strategies. I mean, I don't know. I don't personally do it, but I know there's plenty of people out there that
But their
don't know
strategies
math.
have to have a foundational
trade.
basis, which is usually mathematically driven.
No, they don't, bro.
If they want to have real returns consistently over time, you need to have some sort of alpha.
Dude,
got a math
you are
denier,
just
great.
yapping, bro. Like you're just saying nothing.
You don't know math. That's why this
You're
is
just
a problem for
saying
you.
nothing, bro.
Did you ever go to college?
Yeah, I'm in college.
Where are you studying?
That's for me to know.
No, but what do you study? I'm just curious.
What do I study? I study cybersecurity.
How are you studying cybersecurity and you don't know how math works? How does that make sense?
What does math have to do with cybersecurity, bro?
Bro, what?
What are you even on
Can't
about?
can't make this shit up. Can't
What
make
are
this
you
shit up,
even,
guys.
What are you even on about, bro? You're just yapping.
Like, are you
Math
studying
is
computer
not essential
science?
to absolutely everything, bro.
Wait, so are you studying computer science or not?
No, I'm not studying computer science.
So you're just studying like the philosophy of cybersecurity or something?
What
Like, what is going on?
Like, I don't
Dude, for
understand.
yapping so much and ripping buzzwords about college and just being like a fucking geek ass nerd, you literally know nothing.
You're studying
about so
cybersecurity,
much,
nerd.
bro.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, bro.
I
'cause
don't
it's
think he's
cool.
studying anything. But hold up, I don't think you're studying anything.
Like,
Yeah,
what
well,
do you study,
cybersecurity, you need to, like-
Scalaway, bro? Like, how old are you? Like, I bet you're a finance major. You're gonna get out, bro, and you're gonna beg for a corporate job to make mid every year, bro, and work your ass off. Like, you're such a bum.
What?
Bro, yeah.
You
What's
don't.
wrong with
You're
that?
Yeah, bro,
struggling.
that shit
Hold
is
up, you're
sad.
struggling. You're struggling to like accept that math is a real thing. Like, what
Yeah,
are you
math
starting
is a
with
real
that?
thing. That's true. I just don't need it, and I don't use it. I don't understand, like is
Math is real, but it's not important for things that involve math. Are you serious?
cybersecurity does not involve math whatsoever.
Really?
Yes,
I
it
think
does,
you need to
Math.
educate yourself on that.
Wait, wait, wait.
Encryption.
But
Clearly, you don't know
Cryptography?
anything.
Wait, do you do cryptography or any encryption? Because that's all advanced algebra driven.
yeah, that's all
Yeah, that is
like
math.
driven by like primes and divisibility.
But no, I don't do that.
Then what
Not
do you,
yet. I'm
again, are
still
you studying like
studying. I'm
philosophy
still
of
studying. Like, the whole point-
cybersecurity?
Like, this guy's got it up on the thing. College is not a scam. I'm in college, bro. Like, obviously.
It's a scam for you because you don't understand because you don't try to learn anything. We're asking
Why
you
the
most simple
fuck?
questions about math and you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Why
what
are
do
you in
you- what-
college if you're not going to learn anything?
Why does math apply to everything? Math does not apply to anything.
You're studying STEM. Of course it applies.
It doesn't for me. It doesn't.
Wait, what do
So
you
what the
think?
fuck are
Wait,
you
hold on.
studying?
Wait, I'm just curious. What do you think cybersecurity
So what
is?
if, dude, you could go into so many like why would a politician or so, or not a politician,
You're not a
Make
that's
policy
politician.
that's
You're
not a bad
decisions.
example. No, but there's certain careers and majors that you don't
Yeah,
like. Math is just not required. Like, what if you're a writing major? Why would I need to know math?
but you're not.
Cybersecurity doesn't need to know math.
But you're not someone who writes books. You're
Wait,
gonna be writing
did he
code.
say?
No,
Wait,
bro.
wait.
I
Again,
don't write
what is your
code.
definition of cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is
What's your definition of
100%
cybersecurity?
different.
You do cybersecurity
It's
sales.
it's securing computer systems, IT, network, all that. That
Okay,
has
and how do
nothing
you
to
secure
do.
them? I'm curious. How do you
There's no way
secure
this is
them?
real.
It's it's implementing a whole bunch of different securities. I mean, it's about teaching workers like, not to click on weird ass links. Just like I mean, I'm still new to learning it, but like I
Oh,
know
so
that
okay.
it
So you're
doesn't
like
have
more
to
like
do
the
with
HR
math, bro.
component. Like
Yeah,
with
it's like the
You guys
IT
are just
department.
you guys are just math geeks, bro. You sit here all day, you LARP all day about the shit you know, bro. You guys are fucking pussy ass nerds.
so what, bro?
Like you just sit here and rip buzzwords on live, bro. Beg for more galaxies, bro. You're actually a loser.
But you don't even know math. You're getting a degree. No one's gonna hire you.
Yeah, bro. Keep begging for fucking galaxies with that math degree, you loser. That's actually pathetic. Like, beg, bro, beg. Get down on your hands and knees, bro. Come on.
Wait, Sen, what is your career aspirations?
Thanks
What
for
are
the
some of your career
galaxy.
goals?
Can I get that galaxy, please? Oh my god, is that a whale? Oh my gosh. Galaxy, maybe I could get back to my
This is
own
what you're
universe,
gonna.
bro. Maybe I could get back to my
That's.
own universe.
Do you realize
Is
that's
that
gonna
you,
be your
bro? Is that
future?
you?
That's good. Hold up, Nap. That's literally gonna be your future because no one's gonna hire you. They're gonna literally make you sit down for a technical interview, and you're gonna get not even gonna get hired.
Yeah, but a technical interview.
Like, I mean,
I'm archiving this thing. Like, this is the problem. You have people trying to do cybersecurity who don't know math. How is math important to something that's math heavy?
I kind of wanted to play into that a little more. Not gonna lie.
It's crazy.
There's other people waiting who, because the problem, Fat Nap, is talking to you is just pointless. What's this even the point? What? What can you
Hi
do?
guys, I'm back.
Let's just like actually
Hold
engage in the
up. Can you hold
conversation,
up?
right? Like let's just
Can you describe what cybersecurity is or what you're going to be doing?
I already described that. And honestly, no, I can't really because I'm new. Like I'm young in college. Like
What year are you?
I took gap years to work. Like I'm not like
Oh, hold up. So you're stupid. Is that what you're saying?
no,
So you're
I
an
just
old guy.
I just figured
You're
I
21
just
with.
took time to figure out what I wanted to do. Why is there a problem within that? And I just
there's no
made
problem
money
with
while
that.
doing it. There's
It's
I mean, how many
hold
people
up.
go into
You
college, bro,
not
and they
hold
don't
up,
know what
hold
they
up,
want
hold
to
up,
do and they just
hold up,
rip.
hold up. You got a lot of nerve talking about college at 21, taking gap years. You can work and study at the same time. Get good or get out. What do you want me to? Yeah, you got muted because you're ranting at this point. Hold up. Why should anyone have to listen to you? You can't study and work at the same time? Serious? You're lazy. Is that basically what you said? You're lazy. You don't know math. You don't know what you're studying. Who's gonna hire you? You can unmute whenever you want, by the way. I only muted you because you just go off on your rant for no reason.
Hi guys, I'm back. Uh, no, I mean, but like, why would I start paying for college and doing all this stuff when I don't know what I want to do? Like that actually makes no sense. Like what if I didn't want to go to college? What if I just wanted to start a business? What if I wanted to get into a trade?
How would you even start a business? You're lazy.
To
You
be
can
honest,
do a
like
degree and a work
I
at
mean,
the same
you don't
time.
know anything about
no,
me.
but to be honest,
So
like I agree with you
like
there.
like
But wait, hold
like
on.
on a serious note,
Wait,
bro. Like
Nap.
obviously I'm
On a serious
trolling, but
note,
like
just
why would I want to just go spend a ton of like college is expensive. Obviously I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
get obviously I
I
want to
agree
get what
with
I
you
want out of
there.
it. Like
I agree with you there, but it sounds like you spent like 2 years contemplating this, and you decided on
Yeah.
cybersecurity, and you
yeah,
don't
because
even know
that's
what
what I liked.
cybersecurity is.
That's what interested
But
me.
how did
That's
you know
what
you liked it if you clearly don't know what it is, other than telling people to not click
I
on
mean, I know
links?
what it is. I don't understand why I
This
have
is an
to why I
intervention
have
at
to
this point,
explain the
honestly.
whole thing to you. Like I know who I am and I know I like cybersecurity as a major and I'd like to do it as a job and I don't understand why it's a problem. I mean, you don't think it's a problem if someone takes a gap year. You said that obviously, which makes
Yeah, I agree
sense.
with that.
I mean, I don't know what Mr. fucking Math Tiki Torch over here thinks because
What I'm
clearly,
saying is you could have worked and got your degree at the same time.
But
You
he,
could have
he
done
could have
that.
done that. But if he didn't have, he didn't know if he wanted to go to
yeah,
college.
but
Like it makes sense for people to get a gap
yeah,
year
but like,
and
why
really
would
figure
I
out what they want to
spend
do.
the money on something I don't know what I want to do?
But you
Or
don't even
if
know
I
what
want to do it.
cybersecurity. But that's where you're at right now. You don't even know
No,
what
that's where I was at when I
cybersecurity
took
is.
my gap year, bro. You are a brick.
But hold up,
You're a brick.
the other guy just asked you what cybersecurity is, and you didn't know.
Dude, I know it's. I mean, cybersecurity is a huge field. There's so much that goes into it. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and explain all of it. And it's fucking
Doesn't
3:10 in
know
the
what
morning,
cyber.
bro. I'm
The
not
foundation of
brain
it.
maxing, bro. It's
Wait, but the
it's chill.
foundation of
You
cybersecurity.
didn't. But hold up,
Yeah,
you
it's
didn't take a
it's
gap
securing
year.
systems. I mean, I would love to work for law
Yeah, through
enforcement. I would love to
encryption,
do
through
things,
math.
you know.
That's the foundation of cybersecurity
Okay,
is
Yeah,
guys,
but I
math.
haven't
isn't
even
going
gotten
anywhere.
into that. That's the
This
only
isn't
technical
going
math that I
anywhere.
would need to know only for that one thing. I don't need to know all these other bullshit. I mean, yeah, I took classes on certain finance. Like I took statistics, I take accounting, I take corporate finance, I take all of. I'm getting a business degree in cybersecurity. That is what my degree is. But it also has nothing to do. Like I'm not getting there's an engineering
You're getting.
cybersecurity,
Got it.
which is more math based and requires more coding knowledge. But this is a business degree in cybersecurity. It has to do with
It's an IT
accounting.
degree.
Like, what are you saying?
It's an IT degree.
Yeah, I mean, it could be an IT degree. I guess you could categorize it as that.
But okay. But
Yep.
what are you even studying? Is like when you say you're with cybersecurity,
Why
what are
does
you
that
going to be
even
doing?
matter to you, bro? I'm studying
Because you
multiple
said
things
you
about. I'm
came up.
studying how data
Because
travels
you
across a
came.
network, how information
You
travels.
went off on this whole rant about how you had to take a gap year to do some soul searching. You come back and you can't explain what you're going to want to do with your cybersecurity degree. How does that make sense?
How do you make sense right now, bro? You're actually soulless, brainless, staring into your phone TikTok live right now, bro. It's actually terrible.
Not really. I mean, the end of the day, I mean, it's your degree. I mean, I don't think you're going to get a job, but
There is a business
that's
degree
on
in
you.
cybersecurity. Whoever this guy is talking chat. That's
Well,
actually
yeah,
what I'm getting right
you
now.
do like DevOps or run IT at a company, and you try to
Sorry,
buy
what? Wait,
systems
what?
secure.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say? My bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's business people in that do
Yeah, like
cybersecurity. They
there's like
design the network. Well, they just procure products. They send
yeah,
out
but like
phishing
you
emails
could
and make sure
also
people don't.
see like there's cyber crimes all the time happening at like accounting firms, shit like that. Like people are
Yeah, but
they're
that's what
stealing
cybersecurity
money. They're doing
cybersecurity consultants do that, and usually they have a technical background.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I told you what I study, what I'm doing. So rude, Ben. Bro, get out of your bot.
Yeah, this is the problem with the world. You get people who want to study things that are technical, doesn't like math. Anyway,
Dude, don't call
just
me a chud, bro. I'll
good luck
gigamog
in
you.
life. That's all I have to say. Good luck in life. You're gonna need it. And you are lazy. I'm sorry, but you're literally taking a degree. You have no idea what you're doing, and you are lazy. I'm sorry. Like you can work and get a degree at the same time.
He was a good troll, though. I'll give him that much.
What does JDV want?
Yep.
Yeah, JDV, what's up?
Yo, so I just wanted to hear your guys' opinions, right? So you guys, like, obviously you guys love talking about the long term, which is completely okay. Like that's what sustains you. But what I was gonna ask was, right, so with the prop firms you were saying, right, as short term or whatever, right? What is your opinion on if you make money on props and then you're investing it? Pretty much all of it.
That's awesome.
Because that's basically what I'm doing in a way. Like, if I'm being completely honest, like, I don't see, like, longevity for years and years, obviously. You know what I'm saying? On a prop firm. Like, that's not realistic. But, like, what is your opinion on, ripping, like, money on prop firms and then just investing it?
I guess the question for you is like, what is your career goals, career aspirations, right? Like, if you know this isn't sustainable and this is long term to the future, eventually the income you can invest kind of dries up. But like, what do you want to do? I guess post prop term trading.
Okay,
So what makes you think that you're gonna be able to consistently make money with
Well, I
props?
think he
You're
said he
making an
can.
assumption.
He said he doesn't think he can. So it's like if you're doing it in
Okay.
that, like that's not a sustainable career
Yeah,
then, right?
no. It's not because of like I just really like wouldn't want to be like 30 years old trading a fucking prop firm. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I wouldn't want to. I mean, I don't really know how to say this. I just don't see prop firms lasting for forever. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that lasting forever.
What? How does that make any
It's just
sense?
a
It's a
sketchy thing.
profitable.
They're always having
Yeah.
problems with like legal issues and stuff. Like I just don't see them lasting forever.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's the main reason. But like,
Well, the only
but
way they
you.
don't last is if people like you start understanding that they're a scam relative to, which I didn't know. So I didn't understand that you can get a prop account at a younger age, which that's fair. If that's the case,
Yeah.
then go for it. But my point is, like, even like what you were just saying, and I'll try to land this plane quickly. I feel like, um, you have better if even if you're like planning on investing all your like profits into like more long term, like at least like low risk relative to this investments. Again, you still have better odds at making all that come into fruition if you're trading with a live account, because again, your expected return is going to be greater.
Do you know what? Hold up, JDV. Do you know what expected value means?
yeah, it's like
Can you?
the amount you're expected to make. No, the end of the financial year. No.
Well, it's essentially based like the probability
Sort
that
of.
certain outcomes return, right? It's a sum product of different outcomes occurring based on different probabilities.
Right.
So basically, if you coded a strategy and you would get the expected value, basically over how many years you would put. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, like it's just it can be temporally. It doesn't really matter, but it's like if you like the probability of you winning, like you can put it just like to a trade, like your probability of winning a trade versus losing it isn't just where you're putting your target and stop loss. It's the actual probability of the movement down to your
The
stop loss
variance.
or
Yeah.
movement up to your
Okay,
target.
I see what you're trying to
Does that
say.
make sense?
Yeah. So speaking on data, like we are right now, I have so the way I
Don't
collect
spam
data.
chat.
What's up?
Don't spam chat. There's people spamming chat.
The way I collect data, right? It's not in a very like super mathematical way. Like I have my theoretical RR, and then I have regular risk reward, and then I also have like news drivers, all of the concepts I use, like times. Like I have a lot of different selections, and basically like. So what's your opinion on right at the end of every financial quarter? I will basically like analyze all of my data and then change like tweak little things that are going wrong. Like and my strategy has improved just off doing that. So like do you not think that like that's a valid way?
Well,
You know, like how would that not work?
the biggest problem with that is like the information asymmetry is completely skewed to the larger firms that
Guys,
they can get the data so much quicker than any retail
you're
trader and
you're
trade on it
trading
completely.
something. You're trading against mathematical odds. So, like it just does not work out long term.
To be fair, I think in
Basically.
theory he's not going for like a latency strategy or like exploiting latency.
This is just like the
but
start
hold
of
on.
like like my entrepreneurship. Like I'm just trying to make money off prop firms and then from there scale to something else. Like I need to get that initial amount of money, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but you're expected because of what the probabilities we were talking about when you're
This is like the same point. It just doesn't.
multiplying it between like your risk
I don't think this is
plus your reward.
I think this is. He just doesn't. He doesn't understand the part
Wait,
about
say it one more time. Say it one more
expected
time.
value.
Wait, JDV, maybe like if I were you, go research like Sharpe ratio. What is alpha? What is beta? What is a
Yeah,
Sharpe
I have a
ratio?
mentor and yeah, like he's like showed me all of that stuff, but like I just never really looked into it that much, to be
Really
honest.
try to like
Okay.
understand what derives thought
I
process.
think I can put it this simple. Hey, JDV, there's two treasure chests. One treasure chest costs $200. The other one costs $2,000. The $200 treasure chest, inside of it is $10,000. Inside of the $2,000 treasure chest is $50,000. Which treasure chest is worth more money?
Yeah, obviously the second one.
But it's more expensive.
So what are you trying to get at?
Or maybe let's put it this way:
Does that not make sense?
You have two treasure chests, or you have four treasure chests total. You can pick from the spot that you can go in is for 200. One of them has $2,000 in it. One of them has zero. Or you can go to the one where you spend $2,000 in, and one of them has 50,000, and one has zero. Which one would you pick?
Great way to put it.
Right.
The one where you get 50,000 and spend 2,000, man.
Well, you only have 50% chance of getting it, right? But that means your expected value is what? 25,000.
Yeah, half of the 50,000. Yeah.
Exactly. And so you see how like the expected value for that is still much greater than the alternative, even though it's a lower price point.
Okay, I see what you mean. So you're kind of going. Okay, I see what you're kind of getting at.
And then you take the 25,000 minus to 2,000, right? That's 23,000, rather than the 2,000, the 1,000 expected value. The other one minus 200 is 800, right?
Yeah.
And also JDV, I was just gonna like
you got it.
Light
Yeah.
thing to point out too. It's like if you were saying you're tweaking your strategy based on like data you collect. The problem is if like you're not able to understand like what risk actually.
If you're not like if you're not vetting your data,
you're not able to like if you don't even understand how to quantify risk, which is just like standard deviation, then you wouldn't be able to tweak a strategy whatsoever, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah, but I'm not changing it mathematically. I'm changing it
on the next guy
on the concepts that I use.
Well, you might not think you are changing it mathematically, but it's implied.
Like I'm
that
not
you're
changing
making
my
math-based
stop
decisions.
loss or risk or anything. I'm just changing.
But you don't know what your risk is. That's what we're trying to say, right? The risk is
Yeah, I
something you
don't.
define.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to say. Like understanding what your risk is.
So how would I be able to calculate like? Do you mean risk for like a whole
the futures contract?
Like per trade or like for the whole year? Is that what
you can bucket it all the way up for your entire positions, right? You can see how if you have multiple different futures contracts, you can see how they correlate with one another, right?
The most mathematical thing I've ever done was ran a simulation on prop accounts, like with win rate and risk to reward. But I've never really, like looked into expected value and all of that.
What you need to do is actually look into like financial mathematics, because what you're talking about, like, it wouldn't be used at a financial firm because it's not in depth enough.
Yeah,
and that's just like nominal risk to reward. It's
I
not
see what you
your
mean.
true-
'Cause risk to
true risk.
reward, and win rate is just very surface level. I can kind of see what you're getting at.
Right. Also, T-Web, welcome up. How old are you, T-Web?
I'm 20.
Perfect. Go ahead. What do you have for us, T-Web?
Sorry?
Do you have anything on the topic? Do you want to share anything?
On this one, no. I was more interested in the college one. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you can do the college one too.
Yeah,
if
go.
want to
You
do
can
the
go.
college
You can
one.
go. You're good.
Okay, so like my thing is like when you say it's not a scam, like what exactly does that mean? Like, are you talking about inherently it's not a scam, like it increases your
Yeah,
opportunity?
the expected value of a college degree is still positive.
Okay.
Like it still makes sense for you to go to college. Like you'll get a better outcome than not going to college.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. Like on some cases, yeah, but I feel like a lot of the times, especially now, it's almost I feel like there's so many better alternatives.
Compared to college, not really. I mean, you got some, but I mean, other than maybe some blue collar skills, not really. Like, what would you say is a good alternative?
Like personally, the trades, in my opinion, is
that'd be blue collar.
Yeah, and then I feel like just not even going in some cases. Obviously not.
What job could you qualify if you don't go to college and you don't have a trade?
I mean, there's some people who
There's a
have
lot.
their
Yeah,
own.
I mean, hey, speaking from experience, right? I have a job. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna quit my fucking job to day trade. That's dumb as fuck. But right, I have a job. Literally, like any job, you can kind of just scale up. You know what I'm saying? Like over time. And
sometimes
I have a job. Yeah, I've been at my job for 3. Well, it just depends, really. Like how hard are you really willing to work?
Okay, that's not what I asked. I asked what kind of jobs can you get without
Like
a college degree?
you can be a chef. Like there's a lot. Like I'm a chef and I make $6,000 a month just off being a chef. Like
Yeah, well, I mean, my thing about that is like when you talk about that, it comes down to more of like entrepreneurship, rather than actually getting a 9 to 5, because I mean a lot of those you can't even necessarily advance. And yeah, some of those you do need a college degree for, but like a lot of the skills that you can get without them, I mean, most of them are kind of trade related or blue collar.
I feel like people underrate how difficult entrepreneurship is, right? You have to have an idea.
They overrate how easy
I have
it is.
another. So
I mean, I've seen it. I mean,
why not
I've been in it.
allocate 4 years into entrepreneurship than 4 years into college? Like, wouldn't
what
you
are
get
you even
farther
gonna-
with the 4 years in entrepreneurship?
Like I'm in
course
college
not.
personally.
Why not though? Like, what if you have connections,
have
right?
no
What if you have someone that's
experience.
relatively successful to
Hold
teach
up,
you?
hold up. You're first and foremost, First and foremost, you just switched the entire argument. Don't do that. 'Cause now
Oh,
you're
this is
going
about
off about
college.
different things.
Okay. You're good.
Okay, first and foremost, are you saying not going to college, trying to do something on your own, or not going to college and someone's literally handing you a business? Those are two different things. Those are two worlds apart. What are we talking about here?
Just someone to help you out with your business model, not hand you the business, but teach you in a way on how to become successful.
That would
within
be kind of handing you the business. Are they telling you what the business is?
Yeah, but you can find anyone. Like you can find a lot of people
No, you
that
can't.
like
But like,
you can
where are you
pay.
gonna,
You can
where are
pay
you,
for that.
Yeah, they're not
just
going
like
to just hand
college.
it to you.
but okay, but let's put it
You
this
can
way:
pay
where are
for
you
the
gonna,
information just like college, though.
like let's put in just like to start any business, you usually need capital up front. You need money to start your business, right? So you're
Yeah,
taking a risk and
100%.
putting a lot of your money in. A lot of people take out like SBA loans and get a lot of debt on their business too, and then they can go bankrupt, right? Like rather than if you go to college for a few years, work your way in a corporation, and then if you want to do something entrepreneurial after you get some experience, that's a much better
Right, so you know
basis to
what
go
you're
do
doing.
it.
Because otherwise, if you go to otherwise, if you don't go to
You
college,
can
you're
end
trying to
up the
start
same
business, you
exact
don't
way with
understand.
college, though.
You can, but one's a lot riskier than the other. I'm not denying you can't do
Right.
it
You're
that way,
true. Yeah,
but
you are correct. You are correct.
and so it
Yeah,
comes
it's
down to risk tolerance, right? If you have a lower risk tolerance, going to college and then working your way
I
through
think it really,
corporate,
yeah, like you're
but
saying. I think it depends on the
here's the
person,
difference in
really.
risk tolerance too. But hold up, because what you're saying when you say, oh, if you have a lower or higher risk tolerance, your reward is still better if you go to college, though. That's the difference. You're still much better off, even as being an entrepreneur. You're still way better off going to college because there you can still at least learn what you're doing.
I don't know the way I look at it is like I don't know whatever I want to do with my life. Like I'm gonna accomplish that no matter what it
Yeah,
takes. Like
but most 18-year-olds have no idea what they're doing. Like 99% of 18-year-olds could not start a business that's successful.
yeah,
I
you're
don't think
To be
anyone's
honest.
saying that either. Like, a lot of
And
people don't.
honestly, like the main reason I make money day trading at all is because like I have someone that's pretty successful. Like it's kind of that was like helping me out in a way. So like that definitely helps as well. Yeah, I mean I see what you're getting at here. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my thing too. Like I'm not saying it's a complete scam. Like I don't fall under that category. Like my thing is like, most of these degrees or a lot of them that you can get, like the ROI is just not there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to pay $120,000 to go to college and you're going to get a degree that is only going to land you a job that makes $60K, why not just not go to college and go make
Yeah, those
$60K?
degrees aren't. Hold up. First and foremost, two issues with what you're saying. First and foremost, $120,000. That's not how much college costs on average. It's nowhere near that. Secondly,
Depends on where you go, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's still not the average.
What's on average?
What is the average? Just out of
I can
curiosity.
Google it, but it's not 120,000. I don't know where you got that idea from. I can Google the average. It's probably close to 40K.
but even T-Web, like
Average
when you're in a company
cost of
and you're
college.
like making an investment, right? You don't expect an immediate payback period. It's something that you invest in
Yeah,
at
but
the front
that's
end to
my issue
scale.
with college though. Like you have to work your way out of debt for years, and like that's kind of just that's your life. That's years going by. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. Not if you pick the right career, right, and you take it seriously. So, and then if you like work your way through
But
college, like
then
I've paid
again,
out
the
all my
point
student
that
loans.
Tiki made, you can make the same point with college. It can be handed to you. Someone can pay for your college. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah,
Just
so-
like entrepreneurship.
Well-
Someone can
Well,
hand you it.
Yeah, just let him go. I want to know like actually what the average cost is. Like I'm genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
I was about to tell you
Yeah,
what the average cost is. The average cost for public in state is 40,000. Public out of state would be 30,000 per year, so 120,000. You're right on that. And the private, would be 120,000 as well. You're correct if it's.
Hey, bro, sublimit, stop
correct if they're
coping, bro.
private
I've
outside.
literally had $0 in my bank account for years straight, bro. Like I
Wait,
did the shit
but-
all on my own.
Hold up, but that's the and the part that you're forgetting. It's the total tuition costs. Most people don't pay the total tuition costs because you have grants and things like that as well.
Right. So 40,000 over 4 is what you're saying? Okay.
For an in-state public school. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be in-state public. For like some of the private ones that are more expensive, you could see those numbers. But those ones also tend to you make a lot more than 60K.
Right.
That's just, also you would not be getting. Hold up. Also, where'd you get the idea that you're going to get the same job as someone without a college degree? You could just make 60K without a college degree.
No, I wasn't saying that. No, I was referencing, like, I was saying, if you're going to spend that on an education, making that per year, you could go easily get another job that's going to land you the same paycheck without the debt of college.
But that
If makes
60
sense.
level, the 60K entry level job has the ability to scale to something that's much higher. You can get a 60K job.
In some cases it does, in some cases it doesn't.
You're also assuming that you would make as much, even though someone going to college would probably even at entry level out earn someone who didn't go to college.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, when it comes to it, there are a lot of degrees out there that are just not worth it. I think personally, the trades is it's a much better
It
option.
really
for a lot of
depends where
people.
it really depends where you go to. I mean, you can go to an Ivy League, study anything, you'll be fine. But
Very true, but
that's the point.
what percent of people get into those?
It depends how rich you are.
Again, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the trade is where it is right now. A lot of people are aging out of them. It's very, very high average age. So, someone's gonna do them, and that's something that.
Sort of, but those trade jobs, they don't last. It's hard to do a 40-year career in trades. Those guys tend to retire a lot earlier because your body will eventually give out. Those are a lot more intensive. Like imagine being a carpenter. You're moving around things. You're going up and down places. You might get injured here and there, but.
Yeah, I mean, I was more. I mean, yeah,
Yo, bro,
people,
this guy's literally saying I'm privileged just because I'm white, bro. Someone ban this guy, bro. What the fuck?
People still tend to work till they're, pretty up there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not saying up there. I'm just saying like typically like it's a 40-year career. Like, you're gonna go 20 to 60, 65, retire 40, 45-year career.
Mhm.
Give a few years, you're not working here and there, whatever happens, you're getting your education. What I'm saying is like it's a lot harder to have a 40-year career with a trade as opposed to like white collars is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but
I think it's worth noting too. Like,
Yo, can I answer a question from the comments really quick?
Wait, just let me finish. I'm gonna forget this thought. Just real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Like, why? I mean, I think namely why it's not a scam is there's like information symmetry here. So like, you have the ability to know going into college sort of the expected value of your. I don't want to harp on the whole expected value concept, but the expected
Yeah, you
value
get to
of your
choose.
degree. And so while I agree with you that there's, I'm sure there's plenty, probably a reasonable percentage of people that went to college that aren't really breaking or like having a positive net worth because of their degree. But to me, it seems like there's enough symmetrical information. I feel like that is the way to put it. To where
I think you're being too
it's not a-
technical.
it's not a
You're
scam.
being way too.
All right.
Basically, you're gonna learn more than what someone else who didn't go to college would learn to a point where
Yo,
it becomes
why?
not a scam.
Why is Nap sending roses, bro? Yo,
Yeah.
Elias. So you said that you're basically saying I had someone help me.
Nav can keep sending roses. Nap
Bro,
doesn't realize it, but
not in
I
any
keep
way.
30
No one gave me
I
any
keep
money. I just
I
had
keep
someone
30
show me how to collect data.
I keep
That's it.
30% of all gifts sent, by
And
the
I
way,
paid for
guests.
information, Elias. I literally paid for information.
Yeah.
So you sent him 100 roses, you sent me 30 roses. Good job, Fent.
I do understand too what y'all are
But he doesn't
saying
know how
too.
math works, so
Like,
he might not get that.
I don't think it's necessarily a scam in that sense. Like, another thing too is like they do make you take a lot of classes that aren't necessarily useful whatsoever, and you do have to pay for them. That's another thing.
Yeah, but that's just a critique
No
of how the
handouts.
system is, as
God,
opposed to like, yeah, but you still have that doesn't change like the value of a degree. You're just saying that you don't like the process of it, which is fair. I'm not
Yeah.
saying the process is perfect. Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's
I'm not gonna
still,
lie, I agree that it's oversaturated. Like
yeah, that's
there's
my
a lot
thing
of
too.
people who should go to college for some degrees, but I say on average it's definitely a good thing, especially if you're specific about what career you want to go into and study for that, and there's gonna be an expected value.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get out of it what you put into it, obviously. And a lot of people just go get the
Yep.
piece of paper and they don't actually come out with a whole lot, too. But I mean, I may be completely wrong on this, but isn't like that gap kind of shrinking or no? As far as
What gap? Wait, hold up. What gap?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What gap?
Like the average income of people who did versus who didn't go to college. I feel like it's kind of
Not really.
narrowed.
I doubt it.
No way. No. How's that possible? Because people went to college. They would be like hold up. That would be like your entire management of any corporation. They're all going to have college degrees. Doctors, lawyers, engineers. There's no way they're going to get beat out by people who didn't go to college. Like as an aggregate.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying like the margin is shrinking. I'm not necessarily saying that they're
No, I
getting.
don't know.
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because it's so oversaturated too, and everyone's being pushed to go. It's kind of like if you give everyone a $1 bill, then no one has a $1 bill. Like
Well, you're also just seeing like AI, even like basic AIs right now are kind of out competing most educators. So
That's true.
That
I
doesn't
just
surprise me.
right now the latest median is
So
91,000
this guy is just
for
being straight racist, bro. Please ban this sublimits, guys. Just, dude.
I don't care.
Christ almighty.
But yeah, so I just looked it up, and average bachelor's degree earns or median 91,000 compared to 50,000 for a high school diploma. So it's a pretty big gap still.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say the gap is still there. It might have shrunk a little bit just because there's more pressure on college degrees because there's the supply of people who hold a college degree has gone up. But you also have to realize that also puts downward pressure on people without college degrees as well. Because they're still going to compete for the same jobs if there's a limitation on jobs that require a college degree. Also, I'm going to end the live stream soon. Thank you for everyone that joined. Drop a follow if you enjoyed, guys. And be out.
Yeah, I gotta say, honestly, at the end of the day, the college or no college is really just dependent on the person, if I'm being completely honest.
Depends if you get a other education. Because
Yeah,
if you don't have but here's the thing: if you don't have a degree and you don't have a trade, you kind of, I don't know, man. You're lost in life.
I mean, I don't have a degree or a trade, but I mean, I guess I'm lost. All right.
Well, how old are you? You said
19.
you're 21 or?
Yeah,
19.
you got plenty of
Yeah,
time.
you can still go back to college or get a trade or something. Because whatever you're doing is not going to sustain you forever.
Yeah. If all
I
fails,
think you
yeah,
realize
of
that.
course.
Right, you got to think about what you want for your career too. Because what are you going to do day to day? Are you going to sit there and look at charts all day?
No.
Because you also look at it this way too. You could work, make money, and invest, get 10% plus whatever you're
Yeah,
getting hourly.
thinking about that is honestly scary, but I mean,
Are you in California?
no, I'm in Florida, so pretty chilling on that.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know what minimum wage is like in Florida, but I can imagine you get at least 15.
18.
18, okay. So you can get 18, so that would be more or less, call it, 40 hours, about $700 a week. 2.4K a month or
Look, I
sorry,
have my
2.
job right now. Like,
No,
I don't
2.8K
really
for
plan on quitting my job unless I have like
oh, I'm not okay.
multiple six figures invested, to be honest.
I guess. But what I was gonna say is just okay then. Yeah, I was gonna say just do both. Yeah, just do both. Just invest your money and work and save up, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, for now, yeah, just grinding on that pretty much.
Do you have a job that has upward mobility?
Well, like it's possible to like go up in positions. Is that what you're saying?
Can you be a
Yes.
manager? Or
Yeah, so it's basically like a neighborhood, right? And they have multiple restaurants, but there's multiple neighborhoods. It's like a massive like corporation. It's called Esplanade. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's like multiple of these fancy Esplanade neighborhoods, basically like all around Florida, basically. And so yeah, you can like scale up to manager like pretty quickly at like it, yeah, or like assistant. You can scale up.
Thank you for the galaxy. Appreciate it. Thanks, sending the whole galaxy. Thank you, RX off. Oh, right, appreciate it. Yeah, but I was gonna say it's good that you could, I guess, move up because really what you have to look at is this: if you don't get a college degree, you don't get a trade,
You
you're
gotta
gonna be
bust your ass,
stuck.
yeah.
Not even bust your ass. There's a certain level you can't go beyond because you can bust your ass at McDonald's all day. You can work Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, 3 jobs at the same time. You're not gonna, it's very hard for you to go up because you're limited in how far up you can go.
Yeah,
But
and another way to look
yeah,
at it is if you can get investments, right? Then like, you're kind of just fine at like, a job like that if you have a
yeah,
lot of invested, a lot invested.
Yeah, but most people, you can't just do that though. Like, especially when you're trying to live.
yeah,
If
it's
you're only
hard.
getting $2,500, you can only
Yeah, but
invest a certain
that's
amount.
my point though. Like,
You
so
still have to
like
live.
how I've always looked at it is like while I'm young, like I'm definitely gonna try to, take a risk on something, why not?
But JDV, I would encourage you, like 2 things maybe to look at, just like which is kind of microcosmic of the prop versus live account
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
It's just like look into like time value of money and maybe just like take an intro finance course. Because
No, this definitely
right.
has inspired me a little bit. I should definitely look
You could
into.
also get a degree. Also, a JDV. I don't know what your circumstances are, but if depending on your income level, you can get a degree for free. There's free degrees. My degree didn't cost me anything.
and they're
Oh.
court just like free, like great, court like finance courses put on by even
Yeah,
like Ivy League
Yeah, no,
universities.
this has inspired me to like look more into mathematical data collection for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
also,
gonna
if you
lie,
get
like what I did for like investment banking training, like it's all online. Like Wall Street Prep sells a course on like market fundamentals and everything that we literally
no,
take
but
that when we
Sal,
train.
But there's a reason to what I'm saying. The reason to what I'm saying for you getting a degree is so you could at least get a job if you don't want to continue at your place or you want to do something finance related because you're interested in that, you can get a finance degree. You don't have to do trading or any of this stuff that is all volatile. You can go be a like banking or an analyst
Yeah.
or something having to do with that, make good money. Like you could make six figures, out of it's hard, I guess, out of college to make six figures in finance, but it's not uncommon. It's like the most uncommon thing. But even like 2 to 3 years out of college with a finance degree, you should be making six figures.
But and
Yeah.
I'm not
You,
even
you can do
saying
it.
I'm not even saying
Yeah.
for you to specifically go into finance. It's more to like even be able to evaluate like like pathways. It's important
Yeah.
to understand like these basic finance concepts like time value of money because it gives you like a mathematical system to operate within.
Yeah.
And so you'll be able to like make more informed decisions like about your
Yeah, because
career.
you're trusting it more because it's backed.
Correct.
Well,
You'll
I
have more
think it really gives
conviction.
you a framework on like how to make the
Right.
And then like
decision.
you kind of like wouldn't really have psychology issues then again. Like if you had that, like if you had a mathematical statistics backing, you would not really have psychological problems when it comes to trading.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to think about it, I guess, or take psychology out of it
Yeah,
more so.
because like you're just trusting. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Plus, you can work in the finance industry. There's a ton of jobs that pay a shit ton of money. Like if you can get into private equity and like you said you're 19, even if it takes you 6, maybe 8 years for you to get in private equity, you'll be a millionaire by the time you're 40, multi-millionaire. Of course, that's rare, but still, like
But
so many
say the
things. Like
private equity route is one that's like very, 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 very difficult to get into.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. There's 5,000 applicants for the PE internship I did, and that was unpaid. 5,000 people. A ton of them were from Ivy Leagues too.
I
Yeah.
just like I just really don't want to work a job. Like I just want to experience life, and I don't know. I want to have a lot of time and
No, but
money without.
here's the thing.
Maybe it's
This is the
just
way
an
you do
arrogant
it.
mindset that I have like at this young age, but that's just how I view it.
Well, I think you have to
No,
get
I
instant
get what you're
gratification
saying.
out of it, right? You got to work hard, and if you work hard, you save your money well, you compound your returns
Yeah.
in the market, then you can retire young.
Yeah, but hold up. Here's the thing too. Yeah, but these are the jobs that'll get you there faster. Yeah, you might have to work more. Yeah, it'll be harder early on, but it's so much easier later on. Like imagine if you're a multimillionaire by the time you're 40, you could retire. That happened. I work with the guy
I want to
who was a
retire like
private,
at
who was
30,
the
bro. Maybe that's unrealistic, but
no, it was not. The guy I was working with was a private equity associate. He was going to retire at 35. But of course, he was a triple degree, what's the thing? Valedictorian of a university with like 50,000 people.
yeah,
But he got into private equity. He did investment banking. He did private equity.
I would say
He
that's a less chance to
okay.
succeed than day trading.
Well, he's 1 in 40,000, probably one in. He's pretty good. But he did. He's gonna get He's definitely gonna get probably retirement age. Yeah, he's definitely gonna retire with like at least $5-10 million. He bought a house. He's
Damn, that's
not even
that's
30
impressive.
yet.
That's impressive.
He bought a nice house too in like one of the more expensive beach areas of LA. Yeah, but it's not easy. But he did
Yeah,
it. It's
and
possible.
honestly, like thinking about this again, like my brother, he is an entrepreneur, but like when I do think about it, he did go to school, like, and he was like, yeah, well,
No, a lot of entrepreneurs they go to school.
he went to MTC for like electrician, and then his business just started kind of going crazy, and like even when he was making money, he was still going, like he just finished the school just because, and then now like he doesn't
Right.
go to school, he doesn't have a job, but he does have
He,
that to fall back on in a way.
you want to know what the best example of this is? You guys, you know what an MBA degree is or no?
NBA, no, wait, NBA.
Master's
Isn't it business
MBA.
admin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
master's business admin. Do you know that there's a lot of guys that go and they get a business admin degree for no reason? And you know who a lot of these guys are? They're like the billionaire hedge fund managers. A lot of them will just get a business degree
Like
for
a
no reason.
fallback, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Not even no. It's not a fallback. Like they could go and get a hedge, make their own hedge fund, do everything the same
Oh,
way.
because it's
But
on
they would
their.
rather,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah, they just do it so they can show like, oh, I also went to like so and so place. Like they'll go to Wharton or Harvard
Tiki Torch, I'm gonna push back on that.
or
I think
what?
MBAs are, if like I have two friends that are at Wharton right now that I did IB
Yeah.
lit with, and
Uh-huh.
it is like the worst opportunity cost investment because if you're already
No,
in
but
it,
that's what I'm saying.
Only
No,
if
but
it's
that's my
good if it's
argument.
applicable to what you're going
No,
to
no,
do. You
but
can't
that's
just go get it.
but so That was my argument. My entire thing was I'm saying there's a lot of these hedge fund billionaires who have MBAs that they never really needed it. They just wanted to get it for the name, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I would have always
Yeah,
advised against it unless you want to do a career shift.
me
Like if
too.
you did like marketing and then you're like, oh, I want to do investment banking,
Yeah.
get an MBA, and then they'll give you a path to go do it.
Yeah, but MBAs have been like consistently losing value year after. There's not very good degrees. They don't even release grades for MBAs. Like you can
Nope.
be a 2.0 student as long as you pass. They don't know your grade. Like you can go Harvard, MBA, you just have to get in. That's the only hard part.
We would interview people, and yeah, they couldn't show their GPAs from like U Chicago, like any of the top ones. They wouldn't allow them to display their
Yeah,
GPAs, which was so stupid. All my friends are just like in Italy the entire time. Like, why are you guys spending so much money to go to Wharton?
right. Yeah. My boss went to Wharton. One of my
Yeah.
former bosses went to Wharton. He's like, "Yeah, I didn't really regret it. I don't know how much my GPA was, but I just know it wasn't a 2.0." Like, all right.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a 2.1
Doing what?
in high school. I
In
had a
high
2.1.
school?
Oh, that's
God
well.
bless.
Well, I guess it could be worse. I mean, what's the, yeah. Community college. That's what that means. Community college, then transfer. I don't know what state you're in, but I guess Florida. You
My
said, can you
brother
transfer to
graduated
U?
with a 2.02. And yeah, that's what he did. He went to community college.
Yeah, go community college. Try to do your best to get into FSU or U Miami.
Miami's a
Or
private school.
oh, you can't transfer in?
You probably can't. It's really expensive.
I don't know. It's
That's
just
fine.
the way that I look
Get
at
into a
like
top university
I don't
in
know. I
Florida,
just
and
see
you
it
should be
as
fine.
like years of my like I could be, allocating my time towards something for myself. Like I
But
don't
the
know.
best way to look at it is right now you have nothing to show for yourself. Like you literally, if you're gonna go get a job and they say, "Hey, here's a job that pays 6 figures," and you don't know what the job is, but you're gonna say, "Hey, I want this job. I don't know what it is." What are you gonna present about yourself to get the job?
Nothing.
Right, exactly. That's the point. That's why you want that degree, and you want that degree to be at least from a decent university. Even if it's more expensive, it's still long term. It'll still probably be worth it if you get a like something technical, something STEM related, something that has to do with an industry that's really profitable. Accounting is an amazing degree. You can do some very, very cheap accounting degrees that do really well.
A lot of employers don't even really care about your school unless it's like a
Oh,
real.
they absolutely no, they do. No,
Maybe in
anywhere
your
that pays
industry,
actual
yeah,
decent. Oh, for like finance. Oh yeah,
100%.
because
Yeah, 100%.
they're not gonna give 6 figures to a guy who went to like a random, so and so university. It just not doesn't happen. Well, I
Yeah,
guess it does, but it's very rare.
but those are
It's so
like
much easier,
those are
but
highly
different.
competitive, and everyone who works there went to a prestigious university. That's what they look for.
Yes, but those are also the jobs that pay.
Yeah.
That those are, I mean, that's yeah, they're the jobs that are the most competitive because they're the ones that pay the most. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's
you're not gonna. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I'm not going into finance whatsoever. Like I'm a business
Gotcha.
major, but that's not something I've ever been interested in. Like I don't even
Fair enough.
trade or anything. That's like
Or JDV, one of
What's up?
the easiest, one of the cheapest and easiest things. Be a nurse. Be a nurse. You can be a nurse, LVN, not even RN. Certain LVNs make good money too. It doesn't take 4 years to be an LVN.
Especially travel nurses.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
those guys
honestly
make
like
a lot of money.
pretty passionate about culinary, so like
Oh, even yeah, that might
and
work for
I do have a
culinary
lot of
school, but
experience
it's
within
harder.
it. So like I mean going to like fine dining, you can definitely get paid pretty well as well.
Bro, I think I mean, to be honest, like, I think that's a great career, especially if, like, you really like interacting with people because you can also, like,
Yeah,
try
it's
to,
so tough. It's so
but
tough.
you can
If you like
typically,
it,
if you're at a good restaurant, you can meet obviously the owners of the restaurant, and a
Yeah.
lot of them are like packaged into like ownership groups. And I think there is a lot of upside to that, especially if you really enjoy it. But I was also
Yeah,
going to say, like,
just
in terms of like entrepreneurial pursuits, like it's pretty impossible. Like these days, it's really like either super capital intensive or
yeah.
like requires IP, which is like for the most part math.
Yeah.
So it is like, I know you're sold this thing on like the internet that it's like kind of you can just be an entrepreneur and just put your nose to the ground and make it happen, but it's not really like true.
Nope, it's very difficult. You're gonna have to go probably months without pay just to do some of these things. Like that's what they don't show. They'll show like, oh, yeah, just do this drop shipping thing, or just open up your own. Be like, entrepreneur, it's easy, but
Well,
you
I
gotta
mean,
get
like
into
that's
it.
how it was for me with trading. Like I mean, I've been
most all of
trading.
that's a front though.
I've
You're
been
like
trading for like 2 years, and I didn't make money for like a
Is this
year,
or anyway? I'll let
a
this guy.
year and
But
3
I'm gonna end it
months.
after this. This guy after this, or yes, he didn't join, but anyway.
Year and 3
I'm
months,
gonna
not a
end
single
this.
dollar hit my bank account. I lost like 20 grand. So I mean, let's see what you're getting at.
Yeah, but that's Jesus.
But that's not a bad thing because you're going to be older and eventually have a lot of like cash saved
Yeah,
up, and
you're okay losing money when you're young. Really? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
was
the
just
thing.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
like
like,
yeah,
you're
like the way you're
understanding.
viewing it's like, oh, that's bad, but like for me, like it didn't really matter, you know?
No, and I'm saying like you're now like feeling what it feels like to like lose a bunch of money and like going through a lot of experiences that people don't go through until like they're much older. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's only like I don't think there's a silver lining to
Yeah.
it. Like definitely not all
To
bad.
yeah, I get what you're saying. To be like honest, if you lose everything 25 and before, you'll probably be fine. Because all the value of your career, all the money that you're gonna really make in your lifetime, that's all in like your 30s to 40s to 50s. You're not gonna make a lot in your 20s or 30s, so it's okay to lose more money when you're young. Yep, in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really have any like expenses, just car insurance. So yeah, it didn't really bother
That's
me.
good. Oh yeah, leverage it. Also, leverage leverage free brokerage accounts that give you stocks so that you can build up a little bit of stock just to begin with. Like Robinhood will give you a little bit for free. Webull will give you a little bit for free. Moomoo will. Public will.
I mean, I've just been like
Um,
pretty much allocating. Well, obviously, like I put through savings. Like I have an LLC for prop firm trading, so through savings, I'll basically put whatever 30%, right?
Oh, that's
I'll
good.
throw that into savings, and then 50% I'll throw it into stocks, investments, like long term, and then the other 20%, like I'll just pretty much spend it or just do whatever.
I will
Yeah, I
say the
got you.
more you put into the market at your age at 19, the more time you have to compound. So,
Yeah, and
like,
especially
Oh
like
yeah.
I know you guys are pretty against this, but if trading was to keep working out, for like another year, then like that would pretty much set me up pretty well.
I guess, but just have to be careful.
yeah, 'cause if you
Because
lose
you
that
can lose
20,000,
everything.
exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I've done like I made 10K gambling on slot machines betting $1. Like you can do it. It can happen. It's not sustainable. You will lose everything if you keep going.
Yeah, but if I'm investing the payouts, I mean, I got that though.
Yeah, that's true, but just be careful. Understand that whatever you're doing right now, if it cannot be like codified mathematically with the 100% proven statistical edge,
I think it definitely could be. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it just to see.
Yeah, next back. I'm pretty sure all of us have done trading here.
I mean, I pick stocks for long term that I think I have theses in 100%.
Yeah, and I did stock picking for my school. I got them 70% in a year. Granted, I picked like BlackRock, but you can't lose betting with the house, can you now? Or betting on the house.
Song,
Just buy BlackRock, guys.
do you
Not financial advice.
do you still have like restrict like I'm not sure what you do. It sounded like you were out of the IB like analyst program, but do you
Yeah,
have
I was an
restrictions with what you're
yeah, I didn't do any individual stock picking when I was
Yo,
at
bro, I gotta
there.
hop off, bro. It's 4 a.m. I gotta wake up at market open and use my unproven strategy, bro.
Be safe.
All right, be careful.
All right, yeah, see y'all guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too. Appreciate it.
All right, take care.
But they're
when
pretty strict, right? Like when
when,
you're
when I'm not in banking anymore, but when I work, actually I don't want to say what I do, but
That
essentially,
ended nicely.
yeah, it did. I'm
But
glad JDV came back, but essentially, yeah, you would have to
yeah,
get every trade approved with compliance, and they'd take like 21 days. And so it's
yeah.
the kid had to check every single restriction across every single group to make sure there's no insider trading. So I never did it. I just bought ETFs.
Gotcha.
But now I'm doing it a little more.
Yeah. Also, I think with JDV, what it is just there's a lot of young guys who they don't like the idea of doing like a 40-year career, having to go through like 4 years of college, struggling to get like a job that pays anything, and even if you do get like say 80, 90K job, which is not bad, even then like with inflation and everything, it doesn't feel as much, and they go and do online stuff where they like maybe they get lucky and they make a couple $1,000s in a week and they think it's replicable and they're kind of like addicted to it. But
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
instant gratification that people are just chasing that it's just not sustainable. And they see a few people on TikTok, Instagram, they think they can replicate it. And I didn't realize like Like the
How
lack
widespread it
of
is?
yeah, I didn't realize this, and the lack of fundamental understanding of things you learn in your first finance class, or even if you just read what is finance or how to trade, like it was kind of shocking.
Yeah, you had Curly Fries over there, and I asked him what alpha was. They didn't know what alpha was, but he's trying to do a house tour.
They didn't even
I
know
feel
what
like
compounding was, which was insane. Like everyone knows what compounding is. I feel like.
well, I also do
Yeah.
feel like the better upfront question is just like what is risk and how do you quantify it? Right, but also
That's way too technical.
Like you're making me too like could you like are you I guess you don't have to tell me, but like are you on the buy side now or something like of the sort?
I can message you.
Okay. You should just add me on LinkedIn.
Okay.
My last name's Smith and this is my first name by the way.
Okay.
But yeah, that was like great. The turnaround, like I kind of like JDV
Yeah.
Trades now. Cool guy.
Yeah, it's cool. Like he's because the thing is, like these guys are 19. They just don't want to hear like what you're doing isn't going to make you money, and you're going to have to go be like a 9 to 5, or they hate that idea. Like that's the idea that terrifies them.
But it shows he has like critical thinking capacity to like hear something or initially like have a pretty poor reaction to it, but then I think he went and looked up some stuff and then came back and was
Yeah.
open to
Just
it.
imagine I imagine some of these guys made money because in a way, because it is skewed upside. You do have a decent chance of like hitting some of your trades. You're gonna think like you're like a genius or something. What?
But for all we know, he could have been trading commodities futures, which that's not true. Like in terms of
I see what you're saying. Hey Dana, how old are you? Dana?
I'm 18.
Oh, go
You're
ahead.
saying day trading is a scam, but it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
And are you on a okay? So let me ask you a question then.
All right, go ahead.
Do you know what alpha? Do you know what alpha is?
That's your profit, right?
Nope.
Alpha. It's your profit. It's your returns.
Well, define it. Like, what do you mean by returns? Be more specific, because you're not wrong, but you're not right either.
Oh, well, either way, what is this point? What are you trying to prove? Here, teach me. Teach me what it means, because I don't know what it means.
Alpha is like your returns over your benchmark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, do you know what beta is?
No, I don't know all this quant shit, bro.
I think that's for
Beta.
options, right?
Oh,
Talking about
beta. Is that
for options,
is that
like
for?
trading?
No, it's not for options. That has nothing to do with not really. Actually, it doesn't have anything to do with options.
Either way, I might not know these terms, but I'm profitable.
Yeah.
So day trading is not a scam because I'm profitable. I'm living proof of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's we all.
Yeah,
us too. Like,
us-
on some real shit.
Sounds like
Us,
every
all of
single
our
day.
boys. I mean, we're profitable, bro. I don't really know how to.
Yeah, we
We can
average.
pull out bands to prove it to you.
Yeah, it's
That
nothing
is not what I
crazy,
asked,
but
though.
we average like
But
at least
guys-
100, 200 consistently a day. We end the
But
month green
guys-
every single time.
But guys,
What's up?
how do you know what you're doing even works?
What's up?
How do you know what we're doing?
How do you?
How do we know
Because-
what we're
yeah.
doing works? Because we've back tested it over and over again. We've stayed up countless nights, not able to sleep
Yeah,
because
we've
we were
been
stressed
trading
about
our
this.
model for months
Like it took
now.
a while to figure this out, man. I mean, I felt schizophrenic staying up 3+ nights
Yeah.
trying to prove myself.
But you
wrong.
don't have it. But hold up. But if you guys figure this out, how come you don't know like what your alpha or beta is?
I mean, I just don't know those. I don't know that terminology. I just go off of my
Yeah,
win, my profit,
we're
my
not-
loss. I don't really
We're not
go
some
off of-
fucking
Yeah, bro,
millionaires.
we
We're
don't.
just consistent.
Yeah, we're just trading. You know what I mean? It's clean. It's as easy as that. You just
But
trade.
guys.
We don't go into the depth of all of this bullshit, all of this
Yeah.
psychology,
Also, guys, you
all
gotta
of
be
this
careful,
little.
guys.
Okay.
Guys. Also, so are you guys driving or?
I mean, I'm driving.
I'm in the passenger. I'm in the passenger.
All right, just be careful. Don't crash.
Yeah, we're in the neighborhood.
Okay, guys. But guys, are you on a funded account?
My brother, the one
I
he's speaking
trade
to is,
funded.
and I'm on a live account.
Yeah.
But what are you guys
Can you
trading?
put your seatbelt on?
Yeah, no, mine's just on now.
Mine's has been on. But wait, what was your question? What's up?
What are you guys trading?
Okay, so I trade the Nasdaq. I've married that future. But my brother, he trades penny stocks.
I trade pretty much almost anything.
Yeah, anything.
Mainly penny stocks, but I trade large caps as well. It's the same thing.
In the Nasdaq, do you know if you have beaten the Nasdaq's returns?
No, I haven't actually put my strategy or whatever. It's very discretionary, so I feel like I can't actually
But like if you could have just invested in the Nasdaq and not traded at all, and if you don't know if you beat it or not, then you don't know if your strategy is actually successful.
How would I know whether I've beat it or not? How would I know? How could I test that? Because I'm actually interested in that.
Yeah. So when go ahead, D.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, take your total return in a year, benchmark it, say from January to December of this year or this
Yeah.
time frame. Typically, it's a year. Typically, it's a year. Look at it. Say 2024 to 2025 January or 2024 December.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 2024 January, 2024 December. What did you make total? All the money you put in, all the money you got out. Take the percentage of that,
Okay.
and then look at the percentage return of the Nasdaq, and that will tell you if what you're doing is worth it.
Well, I've only been profitable for maybe 2-3 months now, so I feel like I
But
need
you have
more
to make
data.
sure to, well, I
I need
feel
more
like you have to
data.
make sure to keep your losses though in it because that's important, right? The Nasdaq on average has been up a lot, but you're trading a lot of volatility, and like as of recently, the Nasdaq's been a lot more volatile. So that's
Yeah.
when some of these strategies have a lot of risk in them because the
Might be
downside.
in backpack.
Yeah, like for what's a good example here? Like, let me see 1 year. Like, for example, in 1 year, from March 10th, 2025 to March 10th, 2026, the Nasdaq did 30%. If you guys aren't able to do better than that, for example, it's not worth doing it on your own as much as it's worth just buying the Nasdaq, and it will go up more than what you're doing, and you can work a job so you can get income working and you can get the Nasdaq returns
Hear me
instead
out.
of having to trade. Yeah.
Okay, I trade penny stocks mainly, and my account grows at an average about like 5% to 10% a day. So I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but my account just grows 5 to 10% a day. My portfolio. I'm sorry.
Well, dude, you'll be a millionaire pretty soon then.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon I won't be on these lives. You know what I mean? Hopefully soon, bro.
I mean, if you can keep up 5% a day for every day, yeah, it would take you what, like a few months, I want to say.
I mean, yeah, but that's saying, that's saying the day is green and there's no red days in between there.
And then, by the way, a billionaire is right around the corner. Like, you'll be a billionaire within a year or two.
All right, bro. I guess I'm gonna be a billionaire. I mean, I know it sounds like a lie, but I have no reason to lie about this.
I'm just saying, like, just if you invested $100 a day that compounded 10% a day, that would be $1.28 quadrillion in a year.
I mean, the thing is, whenever you invest with $100,
that is actually hilarious.
Look, no, that's the thing. You can only trade like 1 to 2 hour time windows. You know what I mean? There's only so much volatility in the stock market. There's only so much, like, there's time periods exactly. Like, I trade pre-market. I'll stop at market open. I won't trade in the middle of the day. I'll trade in after hours, and just like it's random, man.
No, I just think you guys really need to hone in on like actually like quantifying your returns, right? So then you can understand if it's being successful or not.
I mean, absolutely, but we're still young, you know what I mean? So I'm assuming in like 2 to 3 years from now, whenever this shit compounds, we'll be fucking. I mean, I don't mean to cuss, but we'll be doing pretty good for ourselves, hopefully.
You guys are excited. You're making some money. You wanna scale it up.
Exactly, and it's not that like,
get
I'm
that.
excited, like I've done it for a week and I made money randomly. No, this is like a year-long thing that we've been doing. Not even a year now, and we're.
And I don't wanna break your guys' hearts, but you do realize there are people who are mathematicians with like algorithms and.
Yes,
like,
but also, bro,
decades of data who can't.
listen. Your only limitation is the limitation that you put on yourself. You know what I mean? Who says that you're not smarter than these math people? Who knows? I mean,
a lot.
Look. Listen, some people listen. Don't trap me in the cage that you built for yourself. You understand?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait,
and
are
if
you
this was a
familiar-
lie, bro,
hold
and if
on.
this didn't work,
But like, are you familiar with like the laws of?
it sounds like I'm trying to argue my point, bro. It sounds like I'm trying to argue.
Guys, it's
No matter what, we'll do
Okay.
business. I feel like, okay, you know what?
Okay.
Even if day trading is a scam, which I don't think it is. I feel like I know it's not. But even if it is a scam, dude, college is the worst scam. I can do business, but I feel like college.
Why would you be against getting a higher paying job?
I feel like
Go in debt.
yeah, you get in so much
Yeah,
debt,
but-
and I feel like in like today's day and age, I feel like it's very hard to find a job.
Yeah, and also, what do you think about like degrees being inflated and AI taking over jobs in the next couple of years?
Like all that shit. Like
You
AI
can-
can't
you
take
can-
over day trading.
You
Can't
can.
do that.
If anything, AI will take day trading.
Yeah,
It
AI
can't.
does already take over day trading. Anything, but Dana, you guys understand that AI has taken over day trading. It's just the trades they make.
In fact,
They're
actually,
mathematical
Yeah, but look, the thing is, if AI's taking,
hold on. In fact, just real quick. In fact, the first like language learning models, like as far as I know, the literature that first came out about even describing the pathway to and development of learning language models was from quant firms, and so like actually the AI was birthed out of high frequency and medium frequency trading, and that's what dictates pretty much. It's all learning models that really govern HFT and
Right.
MFT now.
All right, so I've got a question for you guys. Have y'all traded at all?
Yes.
How long did you guys trade for?
I've done it for over 2 years.
Over 2 years. Have you noticed any consistency?
Nope, because the market is random and I don't have a
Could you-
mathematically proven strategy.
Could you show me your strategy and what you enter the trade off of really quickly?
I don't really have a strategy. I just went
Okay,
off of geopolitical
well, how do you-
events.
How can you expect to
Yeah,
be profitable and make money if you're not?
We trade order flow, you know?
I mean, it's
What are you
literally
trading?
like, yeah, what are you trading?
Options.
What are you entering off of, though? Like, what are you entering off of?
Geopolitics. I did geopolitical options.
Just
I
purely
got into
politics?
Or like,
I mean, you got to
Geopolitics.
understand. You got to understand. If it was that easy, everyone would be in it. You know, what I mean, they're obviously going to manipulate the stocks. They're not going to just let it go straight up.
Like,
Wait, but guys, the point is, you can have any strategy you want. If that strategy isn't like proven to do anything, it's just like a random. You're just doing like
I know, but you're saying
repeated pattern.
you're
of
saying that
things.
it's not doing anything, but it literally works. Like the only way the market goes up is if my strategy shows. Like anything, it doesn't matter what it is.
Wait. Your strategy doesn't determine the market. What do you mean?
It does determine the market because if my strategy pops up and pairing that with the confluences that I have and the news that I have, the information that I have, it's automatically almost a guaranteed win. And if it isn't, it's a 2-3% stop loss. You're telling me if there's 10 stocks that come out with news and 10 of them show my setup, and my setup is guaranteed to, if I trade 10 different stocks, the same exact setup, I'm guaranteed to hit on at least 6 or 7 of those.
But that doesn't influence the market.
Guaranteed.
It
Okay,
doesn't
saying
influence the market
guaranteed as
outcome,
a
but it's
trader
the
is
best
crazy.
possibility possible to win on a trade,
But
risk
how do you
wise
know
and
that?
profit way. Because I've back tested it
Hold
for a
up.
year straight.
Okay, but how do you
You
how do
can't say
you,
guaranteed.
quantify?
It is guaranteed though.
How do you
I can't say
quantify
guaranteed, but now I
risk?
can.
It's
How
not.
do you quantify?
I
what
quantify
you're-
risk based off of if I enter 10 stocks, if I lose on those 10, I want it to be the same. Like those 10 losses should add up to 1 win. So 10 losses, if I make 1 win, it should break even. That's how good my risk
So you
is.
trade a 1 to 10 risk reward. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Not just not
But-
literally, but yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
Hold up, but that doesn't tell me what you're like. That doesn't quantify
But
your
the
risk.
volatility
Like,
of penny stock
yeah.
is immense.
I mean, it is, but I figured it out, so I know how
I'm
it
saying
works.
I'm saying that's a risk. Right now, we've been in a bull market for a while, right? So
Right.
No,
a
we
lot of
haven't.
people
We've been in a bear market for the past 3 months. We're just finally becoming
Bear.
positive.
It's just accumulating.
I mean, if
I
you
mean,
look at
Bear.
Is
Yeah,
so?
we're
Is that a
accumulating
bull
on a
market?
higher
Is
time
accumulation a bull market? Is
You're-
that a
you're-
bull market to you guys?
I don't know about the penny
Nah.
stock market, but
Wait,
year to
this-
date, we're pretty much up still, even though we had a
Yeah,
little bit of a
if the-
drawdown.
Yeah, if the
I
stock
guess.
market goes up, that would be a bull market. Yeah,
I mean, not.
we haven't.
I mean,
But Dana, you do realize you haven't been trading in a bear market. It's a lot easier to make money in a bull market.
how are you going to tell
Try
us
to
that we
make-
haven't traded in a bear market? Whenever the guy that is our mentor, that we've learned everything from for the past year, has told us that we've been in a bear market. And if we can hit our daily goals in this type of market, whenever the market is hot, we're
Who's
gonna
your
be in bed.
mentor?
Yeah,
It's a guy. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we can't spill that.
We can
but your
smoke weed
mentor.
about that.
I don't think I want you to spill it, bro. He said,
I mean, my mentor's been trading
trading
for 6 years, Brody. You're the one on the thing, mad that you're not profitable, homie. So just chill out.
I'm profitable. I'm profitable. Trust
Oh,
me.
you're profitable. That's why you're arguing with me, telling me that trading is a scam.
Peep my profile. No, I never said that trading is a scam. I
Then
never
why
said
are you
that.
even arguing with me?
Yeah, you're kind of just.
What do you
arguing
trade?
with
What do you
me
trade,
for
brother?
No reason.
What do you trade? ICT?
Yeah, quarterly theory.
You trade ICT. It makes sense.
Quarterly
My
theory.
win rate is better than your shit.
I don't.
guarantee it.
Okay.
Guys,
All right.
guys,
See
Send me
my
your trade.
account.
Send me your trades,
This
brother.
is trader
Just
on
look at my
trader
account.
violence.
Send me your trade, buddy.
I made.
Guys.
Just look at my
Guys.
account.
How
I
many
made-
payouts have you gotten?
Guys,
I've
Let's go
gotten
bet.
over
Let's go
30.
bet for
Hello, guys, this is not a peeing contest.
No, we can
Okay.
go bet for bet.
Why are you
Hold up, this is
targeting
not
me
a-
for no
hold
reason,
up,
gang?
hold up.
You
This is
targeting
not
me?
a P. Guys, hold up. Guys, this is not a PP measuring contest, okay?
Oh man,
We
it's
just
gonna turn
expect
into
your
that, brother.
steps.
It's hard.
Order flow's better.
Stop.
ICT's better, bro. This
Doesn't
is so
matter.
corny, bro. Stop.
Bro,
Oh my
I
God.
listen. You know my
Guys.
strategy involves ICT, order flow, pretty
is
much
too
every
funny.
single strategy into one.
This is way too funny. But guys, Dana, the point isn't that JDV is arguing that it's scamming or not. The point
Yeah, you
is that
kinda
what
just
you're
targeted me for no
describing is
reason,
a
gang.
yeah. What you're describing is a little ridiculous because what you're saying it's like what you're saying it's like you're saying like, oh yeah, I influence the market. That doesn't really make sense.
I don't
'cause you-
influence the market, but I see something that happens in the market, and whenever that thing happens in the market, my probability, I've backtested it for a year. So I know the probability of it working versus not working is way higher. And I know that even if it doesn't work, I have to lose 10 in a row in order to not be like green. It's impossible. Almost
Yo, Donna,
impossible.
peep the comments, bro. This guy said Jacob's the GOAT. I seen him on a Salmon interview. Wow. Nah, Donna, peep that.
Hey man, I hope y'all know anyone in this live who's making fun or thinking that we're being satire or sarcastic. I promise you, in a year or two, whenever you see this name on a live and we've got thousands of people in there, y'all are gonna regret this. I promise you that, man. Y'all gonna be asking for advice. But
No one's shit talking,
their own,
bro.
man. I mean, it sounds like y'all are, bro. Peep the comments.
why
Like,
you care so much about Dana, no one. Dana.
Because you said I don't make money
Guys,
trading and I don't get payouts.
Guys,
Okay, bro, you do.
Take it back, guys. Walk it back for a second. Dana, no one's against you here.
I'm
The
with
only
you,
reason-
Dana. Like, come on, bro.
The only reason that we're asking you these things is because you're doing something where you're risking a lot of money. You're trying to make this thing like work
that's what I'm
out.
trying to tell
You're
you. I don't
describing
risk,
this.
I'm not risking a lot of money because of my strategy. My risk is like right. I don't know how to explain it, but if you lose 10 stocks in a row, you should just stop trading. Honestly, at that point, and I don't lose 10 in a row.
But you're talking about trades. You do 10 trades in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I take 10 or 15 trades in the span of an hour or two on penny stocks. That's just how it is. It sounds crazy, but it works, man. I don't know why you're saying, "Oh my god."
So let's.
Yeah, but
do you have the
that's
equal
very
amount of money
risky.
deployed to each one?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly
so do
what I
you leverage up each one?
I don't
Like,
leverage.
get
I don't
how.
leverage at all.
Then I don't
I just
understand how if you.
I've been letting my shit compound for like a month or two now.
But what I'm trying to understand is, so if you take 10 positions, 9 fail, how does that one cover the 9?
Because the risk
Right.
is so low that the loss isn't anything. Like my loss, if it goes down even 2-3%, my trade is invalidated. We're
Okay,
risking.
so
like,
essentially, like
$5 to make
you would
it.
need a 30% return on that individual one to cover those 9
Yeah.
losses, right? If you go down 3% on the
No,
other
no, no,
9.
no, no. I just need a 10%. That's it.
You don't, but that's not how the math works, right? If you have stop loss at 3%, you have equal weighting for all of them. You
Yeah.
you lose essentially 27% right there, right? So then you would need at least a 30%
I mean,
chance.
that's saying that I lose those though. The probability
Yeah,
of me losing those 10 trades is very, very, very
no, I
low.
know, but you told me you said your strategy was.
I'm sorry,
No,
what was
but
that?
I'm just saying you said your strategy was like you would, if you lost 10, you'd have one cover it. So I'm just trying to back into what the strategy is.
I'm not gonna leak any beans on my strategy, but
Well, no, but like what I'm saying is like you need an outsized return to cover these, right?
Stocks. That's just super unrealistic to have
Yeah.
an expected profitable
it
value.
is super
Like, there's just no
unrealistic
way.
for an average day person. It is unrealistic, but that's why we're not having.
3,750
But
trades. And
but hold up. Dana, aren't you like 18?
I'm 19. He's 18
Yeah, it's more
Okay,
than
but
something.
how long have you guys even been trading for to know if you're average or not?
for about a year.
That's nowhere near enough time.
I promise you, I've
Right
seen people
after-
come. I've seen people go. I mean, I've talked to bro.
You-
I'm not even gonna like me arguing is pissing me off because I don't have anything to prove to
Right.
no one but myself.
It's not about proving it or not. That's the thing.
I know, but like you're making me sound like as if I'm wrong, but I'm not bullshitting to you guys. I have nothing to hide. I don't understand. I
3,750
think
trades, 10 RR when there's algorithms like they spend billions of dollars on. Like, there's just no, that's just not possible. Like, I just don't believe
Hey,
it.
it's not. Hey, listen.
Like,
hey,
long
it's
term,
like-
long term,
listen,
long term. I believe you. I
JDV
believe you.
trades,
You made
if you
money.
were
You
a
made money
profitable
this
trader,
year.
you know how I
You
know
made
you're
money this
unprofitable,
year, but
JDV?
long term, there's no
Listen to me,
way that
JDV.
it's gonna
If you
work.
and you know how I
We're
know you're
getting-
unprofitable, the fact that you're speaking like this. If you were profitable, you would know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Because anyone that's profitable trades similar to me.
Me and you
It's
are
impo-
not profitable.
You are not profitable, my friend.
Me and
Don't
you
put
are
me-
literally
who
not
is we?
profitable. You've been trading for
There
a
is
year.
no
That's
we.
not profitable.
JDV trades. I
You've been
promise
trading
you.
for 1 year. That's not profitable.
Oh my god,
Okay, bro.
guys.
Whatever you
Yes,
say.
you're just going back, guys.
Whatever you
It
say, my
doesn't
man.
matter.
1 year trading
Doesn't
isn't
matter.
profitable.
Whatever you say.
Guys,
But
guys, take it back. Oh my god. So go ahead, so.
Once you make
Yeah.
money for 5 years, then say
You know,
you're
it's actually
profitable.
crazy. I haven't even been trading for a year. It's been like 9 months.
Okay,
I've
then
been
it's even
profitable for
worse.
the last 3. How are you gonna tell me for 3 months that I've been wrong?
Oh my god, guys.
3 months.
Guys.
3 months of data is not shit, bro.
Hello,
Okay.
guys.
Okay, buddy.
Can hold up. This is a
Okay,
hostile takeover. Can we,
I mean,
all right,
listen,
guys.
my
no one-
mentor has been trading for
Dana-
6
oh
years.
my
He's been
God.
listen. My bad,
Guys,
bro. Hold on,
holy
pause.
shit.
My mentor has been trading for fucking 6 years.
Yo,
bro.
let bro talk. Let bro talk.
Listen, my mentor has been trading for around
Oh.
6 years. He's been using the same exact thing. There is no difference between what
Yo, we
our
should all
mentor's
signal his mentor and
owns
all
an
become
island in
millionaires,
the
guys.
Caribbean. Yeah, our mentor's
We should
mentor,
all
deadass
signal
owns
his
an
mentor
island,
and
gang.
we'll become millionaires. Let's do it.
This is not my live anymore, apparently. Jesus.
Oh, gang, we got you. We got you some viewers. Let's run this shit out.
Okay, guys, are you? I know it was over 150 like an hour ago, but anyway.
So you're a
Yeah,
signal
JDV
buyer. Is
trades
that what you're
bro,
saying?
that's why.
Exactly, bro.
No, I don't.
man.
His bread,
Unprofitable ass.
everybody had to run away.
Oh God, fake profitable.
Guys,
Guy's an imposter.
guys,
Holy shit.
hold up. Take it back 3 steps.
Just look at my account, bro.
No one cares. Sorry, no offense. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody
You guys
cares
are
about
just
shit.
random people online, right?
Yeah, you right.
Can I let's bring it back? Oh, Dana. All I'm saying, at least I don't know about the other, but I'm sure they're on board with me. All I'm saying is be careful what you're doing, because you could end up ruining a lot. Not that you're gonna ruin everything, but it's
Oh,
still a
100%,
lot
brother,
harder.
100%.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say this too. Are you gonna go to college, Dana?
Probably not. I'm in
Why not?
college right now. I'm
Yeah.
currently in college right now, but I plan on dropping out after my freshman year is over. So after this
Why?
semester.
Why would you waste a year now?
The reason why
would you
I
do that?
didn't waste the year is just because my parents wanted me to prove that I could actually make money doing what I'm doing before I dropped out. And I mean,
Bro, Robert,
but
me
you're- hold
or
up.
Donna do not sell a course.
Wait, hold up. JDV, stop. Yeah, also, yeah, no one here sells a course, I don't believe. But Dana,
look at our account, my
Wait,
boy.
wait,
Like
hold
Donna
up,
doesn't post that at
Dana.
all. This isn't no
No,
course shit.
but Dana, what's gonna happen if your guys' strategy stops working?
It won't. It won't. And if it does, we just adjust to the market. It's that
If
easy.
my Yeah, strategy that's a stopped valid take, working, that's the a world valid
You
might
do
as well
understand there's a structure that the market moves on, you dumbass, right? You do understand that, right?
What's that
What are
structure?
you so
What's that
mad
structure?
about?
I'm not. Why
Yeah.
would I tell you the structure? It's just pissing me off that this
I
guy
don't
keeps
think you
telling me that I'm
know. I
lying.
don't.
No, I agree with you,
I
Donna.
don't.
I
Who said
trade an
you're lying?
algorithmic based strategy, and I agree that
Literally,
there's
see, but
definitely a
I'm
structure.
glad, and that's why you're so uncomfortable.
Dana,
What?
who are
Wait,
you
what?
upset with? Like, hold up. No one said you're lying. Who
Okay,
said you're lying?
okay.
No one said you're. I asked you what happens when it stops becoming profitable, because effectively all you're doing is just flipping a coin.
That's the
Kind of.
thing, though. It will not stop being unprofitable. Like I can't become unprofitable. It's impossible. My
There have
strategy
been
works no matter what.
Dana. There have been mathematicians and billionaires who have lost way more money, who are a lot smarter than you think,
They
and
didn't
that
have
may
my
not happen to
strategy.
them.
They didn't have my strategy. Oh God.
Bro.
Oh God, they didn't have my strategy.
So
My
eventually,
strategy runs the market. My strategy runs the
You're
market.
kind of in denial, bro. A little bit.
Not at all. How would it be in
I won't.
denial if it?
I
Honestly,
can't.
bro,
Hold up.
like
This
all
is.
these guys, they're gonna fail. They're
Yeah,
gonna fail. Y'all's mindset
guys.
is very bad, man. Y'all need to lock in.
Guys,
I'm being
this
serious.
is just being guys. This is just being realistic.
What do you
It's
do for a
not being
living? Hey,
realistic
wait, Tiki
whatsoever.
Torch. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I do consulting, and before that, I did private equity, and before that, I was in management for a medical company, and I have 2 degrees in finance and
Are
econ and
you, by
management.
any chance, are you in debt? Are you debt free?
Yeah, I'm debt free.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you have to your name?
A lot. Well, it depends how you count it.
How old are you?
I got a lot of gold saved up.
Ooh,
That's tough.
yeah,
That's tough.
he's
that's
certified. He's got gold, bro. He's
that's tough.
It's a gold watch right here.
What, JDV? I bet you full ported gold, huh?
yeah. I got a couple max payouts, full porting gold.
Oh,
Not
did
gonna lie.
you? It ended up
But see,
going down. That's why I
Dana,
know you're
Dana,
bullshitting.
but Dana, this is the
Bro,
mentality.
idiot!
That's,
I
hold
didn't
up,
swing it long
JDV,
term.
can you,
It was
can,
short
guys,
term. Okay.
guys, stop fighting for 1 second. But Dana, that doesn't mean anything. That mentality is dumb. It makes no difference.
What do you mean?
What difference does that make?
What difference does what make?
You're just saying, like, how much do you have to your name? What difference does that make? Yeah, I got a gold watch, I got gold pellets, I got gold.
He's more he's more likely to take advice from you, like if you're wealthy.
Yeah, but
you know?
that's pointless. It doesn't matter how much someone has. It matters
Mm.
what they have. Like, it really matters
I
what they're
disagree with you
saying.
that day. I
It's
feel
way
like
more
I think
important.
I don't know if I can
rules the
agree with
world.
that.
wait. Are you guys saying money is indicative of knowledge?
A successful person, I would way rather take advice from than someone that isn't successful.
100%. I only take advice from people who I want to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I agree.
that doesn't.
But like,
I
if a doctor,
kinda get where
Hey guys, can I say something really quickly? If you guys keep saying that the market's going to change and all of this and all of that, and I completely believe you, I understand that the market changes and has its phases.
There was always going to be the same. Yeah, I know.
I got you.
I know what you're saying.
I got you. But how would my mentor, who's been trading for 6+ years, stay profitable if this stuff didn't work?
Because there's people who've been trading for 10+ years and they don't stay profitable.
And they're not us. They're not us.
Wait, just let me I'll ask I feel like this is a good way to think about it. If your mentor, like say,
Bro, you haven't been trading for 10 years.
Wait, but hold on. So like say your mentor.
Hey guys, give me 1 second. Can I meet this?
Yeah.
Can you real quick?
Yeah, I also have to end the live stream in a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like if your mentor say was profitable year over year for 6 years, but say like each year he lost money 364 days out of the year, and then made it all back one day of the year. Like clearly that's a horrific strategy that seems wildly wildly
3,750 trades a year is
All right, guys.
1 to 10 risk to reward. That's not even possible.
It's like this just sounds like Beavis and Butthead. But sorry, go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that as mean. I'm
Well,
not
I was
saying
just
that as
saying,
mean.
like, you saying he's profitable
guys
for 6
bicker?
years doesn't actually say anything as to
Yeah.
whether he can make you money or not.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all's mic is cut.
Also, I have to end in a few minutes. But
Okay. Can you guys
Yeah.
hear me?
Are you in the bathroom? Like, what is that?
What do you mean am I in the bathroom? I'm outside. I'm about to go somewhere.
I don't think you guys. Or anyway, I have to end the live stream soon. You guys, anything to close on? Because I don't think this is gonna go anywhere.
I mean, now we're just. What do you mean you don't think it's gonna go anywhere?
So you have a 60% win rate with a 1 to 10 R, and you take 3,750 trades per year. You should definitely be a trillionaire by now, bro. Like what?
Hey, buddy, did you not hear me say that I've been
You said
trading for
that
around
if
9
you
months,
take
you've only been
6,
profitable
you
for
said
3
that if you
months,
take
you
6
goofy fuck?
trades on 10, you said if you
Guys,
take
oh my
10
God,
trades on
this is
10 stocks, 6
easy.
of them are gonna win.
Guys, you don't have to be at each other's throats. It doesn't make a difference what your return. It doesn't make a difference to your returns. You can think whatever.
You know
You can
what?
think
You're
whatever. It
on
doesn't
God.
change what
On
happens.
God, bro, you're absolutely right, and I'm just arguing with him for no reason. He's unprofitable and he's trying to cope right now.
Nah,
Nah.
I'm
Oh
just
my God! What
I'm just being
difference does it make what he
realistic.
said? Hold up,
Yeah.
guys. What difference does it make?
Be
what he's
realistic.
saying?
That's why you're so profitable.
Yeah, be realistic, bro. Be
Okay.
realistic.
Guys.
JV
I'm gonna-
trades, bro. Please let me see one of your trades.
Guys.
Go to
I'm
my
gonna do you guys-
account,
You have them
bro.
posted
Go
on
to
your
my
account?
Oh my
All right, bet. I'm gonna hop onto your account real quick. What time frame do you have them on? Do you have them
What
on
are
the
you guys
hourly?
fighting for now?
I execute
have
on the
them
1
hourly
minute,
or-
bro.
Perfect. All right,
Intraday.
you trade on the 1 minute. All right, bet. That's how I trade too. So let me see.
I trade NQ.
All right, my brother trades NQ, so we'll see.
All right, let's see this.
I'll see it.
Look at my story, bro.
I got you, little bro.
It is a wild stream, yeah.
You be using standard deviation, JDV?
Yeah, JDV, you valid, but the only issue is you're not using something that I use. That
Yeah, it'd probably up your win rate by
Quarterly
a
theory,
lot.
bro, in time.
quarterly theory's tough. I used to use quarterly theory, but I mean,
He's gonna duke it out. I'm
yeah,
just gonna-
JDV, I ain't gonna lie. I saw one of
Nah,
your
you got
trades.
it, gang. You got it.
One of those, the most recent one. I already know you valid. I already
This
know
is
you
like-
valid.
got my
This is
respect,
like-
man. I can't
you got my
get
respect.
Bet.
I can tell
God.
because the setup. I know what you're doing.
This is just Ed, and Eddie. This is literally just Ed, and Eddie right here fighting with each other.
Nah, bro. JDV, bro. That's my nigga now. Bro.
Hey, JDV.
Yeah, we chill now.
Oh, guys,
We're
I
chill
can't
now.
say
We're
that
chill
on
now.
TikTok live, but
My bad. I should have said it on my fault. But nah, JDV,
Alright.
I fuck with it. I fuck with you.
guys, he's not going anywhere.
Hey,
You're just
JDV, you
fighting
trade
for no
only
reason.
gold?
Nah, NQ. I was just trading gold when it was longing. Like,
No, I actually was thinking about trading purely gold because if you think about it, it only goes up.
Guys,
Bro.
you both need to go to college.
low key.
High key.
Both of you guys, all three of you guys need to go to college.
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna go freaking get it. No, bro. College is a scam.
I'll consider it.
I think
if everything
the
goes to
only
shit.
useful
Nah, bro, I'm
degree
telling
in
you right
college
now,
is
college
business.
is a fucking scam, bro. I've been in it for a year. I've got 8 honor roll on my classes on God, and I've only used AI for everything.
Oh God.
Everything, bro.
Oh God.
But then you're not learning
Congratulations.
this
That's
skill.
the greatest investment I've ever made.
Yo, bro. I hope you keep printing, Donna. Honestly.
I hope you keep
Guys.
You too, bro. You too, bro.
Hold up, Dana, or you guys. Simple question. What are you guys gonna do for work when this trading stuff doesn't pan out?
Whenever trading, listen, what we plan on doing is we plan on stacking our bread with trading for God knows how long. And we plan on just doing import-export back to our home country.
Yeah.
And
Look,
just living off that and then opening up mechanic shops and just
If
living off
trading
that.
doesn't work, we have built so much connections. Like we only surround ourselves with successful people that no matter what, we will be successful.
Exactly.
We like, bro.
If you're hanging around 4 successful people, you'll be the 5th.
Our
Very
entire
true, very
family
true.
is literally just like full of
And-
businessmen.
Yeah,
bro.
all of our boys. I mean, we're all 19, 20. I mean, they've got their business started up. They got a dealership going for themselves.
Guys,
Do I hear a BMW in the background?
what are you
Yeah, we
importing,
do hear a
exporting?
BMW in the background. Here.
What are you guys importing, exporting?
Okay.
Yeah,
We about to go spark up type shit.
Bro.
It's 4 in the morning. I gotta wake up in 2 hours for pre-market too.
Anything, but
Bro, we've had a crazy night, man. We ran from the cops. We need to show y'all the videos. We ran from the cops like multiple times tonight.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on,
Being
bro.
so
Y'all are
serious,
making
bro.
money, bro. Don't
Yeah, we've hit
fucking-
like 180 tonight.
Guys, why would you record yourself doing crimes?
You know, I posted it on my private story as well, which is the crazy part. I know it sounds stupid, but our faces aren't in the crime, so I don't really care.
Yo, Donna, peep the 350Z, bro.
Hey, that shit tough. You know what I'm in right now? I'm in a 335i N54.
Guys, they
You know
can
what that
link
is?
your TikTok. They can link your TikTok account to you. What? Don't post yourself doing
No,
illegal
hell no. I would never post myself.
Yo, Donna, send me the video, bro. Send me the video. That shit's tough.
I can't deal with this anymore, but anyway. Guys, the reason that you want to go to college is because you don't seem like you have a good idea of what you're doing with life.
Yo, we can't hear you, bro.
I'm gonna let you down.
My bad.
I'm sorry, because you guys are driving. I don't want you guys to crash. Sounds like you're going fast. But guys, like, can we be serious? If you guys don't know what you're doing with your life, how can you sit there and be like, "Yeah, I don't want to go to college. I don't want to do anything."
There was a couple things that were just like kind of arrogant, but other than that, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I guess they're 18. To their credit, they were mostly respectful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm arrogant too, to be honest. And I know that.
That's not the worst thing. It's all right. Don't worry. It's not the worst thing. But it's just like, guys, is it worth it? Like they've been profitable for 3 months. They were trying to do it for nine months. So they lost money 6 months. They got it right for 3 months, and now they're thinking like they can just not go to college and they'll, like, I don't know, make a bunch of money doing imports and exports. Even they couldn't even say what it was.
All right, bro. I'll see you later, bro.
But yeah, anyway, appreciate you for joining, JDV. These are the kids that go to Bickle, Florida, and LARP. I don't even know where that is, but all right. Anyway, this is why you go to college, guys. I don't know. It's apparently like a town or something. I know a trapper when I see one. How does that even make sense? Dana, but you guys don't have any, like, Dana, but you have no way of making any real money. You're not gonna be a millionaire and retire off of trading. I'm sorry. It's really not gonna happen. You can try to learn trading. It's just not very easy. It's pretty much like math. You have to just, anyway, the math is not there for most people. I can harp on that all day, but it doesn't get anywhere. Anyway, drop a follow if you enjoyed, guys. It's alright, Sublimits. I really don't care. It's not because they're so addicted to the gambling aspect, they're not saving a 401. Yeah. In college for 7 years and won't be able to get a job. But if you're in college for 7 years, you're going to be making over $100,000 if you're doing it right. You'll make well over 100. What are we talking about here? Yeah, this isn't financial advice. Yeah, because it's skewed against you, Devin. That's why you lost. It's against you. The odds are not in your favor. You're gonna lose. On a real note, oil, gold, and war stocks are very profitable if you know what you're doing. Yeah, but they're overpriced now. You guys, I don't think you guys understand what the definition, I don't think you guys understand what the definition, like the legal definition of financial advice is. Yeah, you can't give out financial advice on a legal basis. This is not a legal basis. That wouldn't qualify. Illegal financial advice is telling people to buy something and it's going to go up X percent. That would be illegal. You guys don't even know what you're quoting. Anyway, drop a follow if you enjoyed, guys. Out. Anyway. I am out. Have a nice night, guys. What?